What's up, Nemus? What do I think of it? I mean, it's his feelings, so. I mean, I thought we were fair to him. Like, he had a fair shot. I don't think it was anything like he didn't join for one war and die once and get kicked or anything. So he's obviously not happy about it, which, in his shoes I wouldn't be either, so it's all good. Seems like For Loki has the worst breakups. That's just because the people that For Loki breaks up with have YouTube channels. That's all. Joel, Legacy, Amir. We all liked him. I mean, we all miss him, so. Wait, if it was interesting, why do you need the minutes back? You got your time worth. Frojo, yeah. I don't remember the Frojo one. Think about when Loki kicks Taters out. Well, he's the leader, so I think he's safe. I think he'll be all right. Oh, you were joking about the interesting part? Wow, that's mean. Yeah, you're right, Nemus. He'll be really pissed. Actually, he'll probably be relieved to be like, oh, thank God I could retire. Honestly. So, but I think in general, Taters is pretty safe. What's up, Gus? Why wouldn't Taters be safe? He's safe. He's very safe. Nemus, no, definitely not. Amino and Amir are different people. Basilio. What's up, Coffee Bean? Okay, let me look at the screen before I get killed by this bug. Oh my goodness. All right. Whew. Was he sick? I don't know. He might have been. Whew, look at that powerhouse special. What a monster. Too good. I mean, I was just listening, I guess. What's up, KG? Alright, Coffee Bean. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, B Manny? Okay. Today was a Friday with no deal, huh? Oh, poor Enzo. Feel bad for him. What's up, Darcy? Oh shit, what is happening? Apparently Amir didn't drop the ball. Didn't, wait. Oh, didn't drop the bad things Taters did. No, Taters didn't do anything. I don't know. What's up, Lizer? Am I safe? I think so, as far as I know. Gus, I don't think B-Man even remembers Sentinel. He's full-on Warlock now. He uses them, he abuses them, and he replaces them. 4 a.m. Jesus. What do you consider safe? Taters is a sweetheart to him. He was, absolutely. I mean, I don't know. It's only been a few days. I think in time he'll be fine with it. Well, Lizer, me and you, we were able to filter ourselves. Some people aren't, you know, some people just say shit. Actually, no. Let's use Hulkbuster against the weakest fight. The name of the vid, just search up Amirtos. Give him some views. He only has 2 videos. Not going to be kicked within the next 24 hours? Well, we're mid-AQ, so I probably won't be kicked mid-AQ. Yeah, he is. He's younger. He's like half your age, I think. What did I miss? I want to hear the drama. Darcy, you always want to start shit. Always. You are literally the worst. And of course there's Lizer to keep prodding and poking. Read last. You asked me, Manny, did you really forget it? So he's 15? In the same alternate reality where you're 30, yes, he is 15. We back, Rob. We are back. Oh shit. Speaking of, Amir, I had to quit the stream so I could watch the video. There's some stupid Reddit notification and I can't see the bottom message. Get out of here, stupid Reddit notification. Ugh. Let me rank for my ghillie. Wow, Gus, prepare to be banned. You're 31? What? Not a what? People here follow? Absolutely, Amir. There's like 5 times as many views when I was done with the video as when I started it. You going for Guillotine 2099? I have no clue. Don't know anything about her. What's up, Jacob? 26-minute video? Yeah. The one thing that Amir and Taters, well, they have a couple things in common, but one thing they really have in common is they love to say a shit ton of words when, frankly, a few words would do the job. I am a man of few words. That's true. I mean, not everything needs a paragraph, you know? Sometimes a sentence is enough. You'll be 32 in January. That sucks. You're younger than me. That's so depressing. Ugh. I was sure you were so much older. I already got PMs about Taters, damn it. And I'd literally say 1,000 times, the man is my favorite human. I'm gonna delete it and reload without the part about how I felt. That's the whole point of the video, Amir. Um, so the fact that you might delete it is why I had to quit, literally stops the stream, like 10 minutes after I started and go watch it. What's up, Cade? How you doing, man? Ah, meta sticking up for Amir. That's offensive. I know, that's true. Lizer was like, go watch it right away because he's going to delete it. You want to hear more about me? Dude, Amir loved me. I was great to him. I mean, I'm great to everybody, but I was like especially great to him. Amir, it's funny. It's a good one. I enjoyed it. I wish you said a few more nice things about me, but that's okay. You haven't seen it yet? Yeah. It's not quite the Legacy video, but you know, I guess it's the next best one. Just enjoying the best stream on YouTube. Is Gus trying to do Maze again, or not Maze? Boss Rush again? Ooh, I'm number 2, Jacob. I'll take it. You also had the dramatic video, Amir. That was kind of entertaining. Did Lags delete the video? Probably. Ooh, I'm a significant person. Yes. What's up, Heisey? Amir, you're always welcome to Skype in if you'd like. We can trash Taters together. I'm down. Well, Cam has a way with words. That's he will sometimes call me a name or two, and you know. No, it's not Amir versus Taters. It's Amir and Dreamin versus Taters. It's 2-on-1. Shit. What did Jacob say? God damn it. Oh my god. Okay, I need to pause this. Bring back Cade. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Oh, baby. Alright, that was worth pausing. Alright, stop hitting me, you jackass. Sure, Amir. God. Oh my god. Alright. Got him. Boom. Fight one. Let me see if I'm even on Skype. Yep. Yeah, go ahead, call in anytime. I have you, right? Yeah, I do. Do I have any viewers? It says 0 on Streamlabs. What's up, Dap? Master. Lizer, I've learned from the most evil man in MCOC, so I'm there. Okay. There are more than 0 viewers. Good. I think it's because I like restarted the stream and didn't close out Streamlabs. You should have 0. Wow. Wow. Yes, Lizer, yes. Unduped Corvus. What a buffoon. Oh, Jesus. I'm in Act 5, Chapter 2, Quest 4. I can't pass the quest. Um, I don't know what is in that quest, so I don't remember. It's been too many years. Oh, masochism? Morningstar is great for it, um, because she heals off every time you trigger it. I really like her. I have a 6-star rank 2 Corvus and dude. Only a buffoon would rank 6-star Nick Fury. Rampage, you are not wrong at all. I 100% am a buffoon. And I don't think anyone would disagree. Archangel can do it, yeah. Get a couple debuffs. If you have Ghost, if you have Corvus will be fine there. Because it's masochism. Yeah, the Sabretooth Killmonger synergy works too. What's up, man?
Hey, man.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright. How are you?
Good. Thank you for providing hours and hours of entertainment for us.
It's just half an hour.
Yes, half an
Dude,
hour of watching, but then
I
hours
already
of.
regret uploading that.
Of course you do.
Damn it. It did not come across so. Because I was thinking if I don't say how I felt. Wait, no. If I said that everything was okay, then I'm not being, like, truthful. Like, if I said, oh, I don't care, everything's fine. And if I say that
Oh, you cut out. What happened? It says he's still there. Rampage. The reason that we are flying together or driving together is so we can bring him back. So he will be back by the time NYCC is over. All right, but
hello?
the Skype just called out, or cut out. So nothing you said went through.
Nothing I said went through.
No.
I was saying that if I said that I don't care, like everything's fine and none of that matters, I'd be lying. And then if I said that I'm upset and here's like 1 to 3 as to why I am, then it comes off as I'm trashing Taters. So there's no middle ground. So I'm just gonna, I guess, re-upload it.
Just leave it.
Without...
You don't need to re-upload it.
Well, because it's.
First of all,
I was
there's nothing wrong with trashing Taters.
No, there is, especially like given what he's done for me, there is something wrong with trashing, and I'm not trying to. I was even reading like some of the comments.
There's
And,
comments. Let's go read the comments.
No, not on on the comments here, the messages here.
Oh, God
And I
damn
was
it! You
looking
got
like
me
I saw
excited.
Manny like, you know, he said that Dream Taters was sweetheart to me, and it's even he seems to have misunderstood what what I was saying. So if people are gonna misunderstand it, then I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it. I recorded it like also kind of close to when it happened.
Right. That's what I figured.
Yeah. And also it doesn't help my voice sounded like really depressing. I don't know.
It
Yeah, I
was
need to
a good listen.
really?
I
You
enjoyed
actually
it.
listened to all 25 minutes?
Absolutely. Dude, I was streaming and Liza was like, a mirror release part 2. I assumed she was just trolling. And I went and looked, and I immediately stopped the stream to go watch it.
Midstream?
Midstream.
You're insane.
dude. Well, because
You're
I knew you were gonna say some nonsense that you were gonna regret, and I wanted to get it before you
But
deleted it.
I feel like the things I said aren't. I don't know. Like I feel like I didn't say something bad, but it's coming across as bad, and I don't know how to say it properly. Then, so I might as well just not say anything. Like Taters is the nicest guy, and
Well,
I was
he's
just
not the
upset
nicest guy.
about
Let's.
something that happened, like one action. It doesn't take away credit from how nice he is and how amazing he is, but apparently that's how it's coming across. That I'm saying like that I'm taking away from how nice he's been to me, but that's not the case at all. So I don't know. Maybe I should have just said more, like a lot more nicer things. But I always say nice things. So I was like,
The nice things don't matter. No one's gonna listen to the nice things. If you say 30 nice things and one mean thing, that's all they're gonna hear. When I
because
leave, I'm
I
gonna
feel like
burn that FF to the ground. Oh man.
yeah, I don't know. I He texted me yesterday, and I completely honestly forgot about replying because
I know he
he
was
texted.
he was actually bummed you didn't reply to him.
I forgot. I completely forgot, man. Yesterday was a crazy day for me. But I replied today, and I feel like, crap. This video is gonna make him so much worse.
Yeah, he's watching it right now.
I hope he understands that this is just how I feel, not me trashing, like not me saying anything bad at all about him.
I don't know. He hasn't commented since he left to
Like I'm not
go
even
watch it.
saying I think he did so much. I just the point of the video is about the incident of me being kicked and just how I feel about it.
So,
That's it.
um, with regards to that, it's funny. I asked Taters if he was gonna kick me, if he would tell me mid AQ, or
Wait,
if he
what?
would wait
What?
until AQ ended. And
Okay.
because me and him have been in BG3 together for like a year and a half,
Mhm.
and he said he would not tell me mid AQ.
Well, what do you mean? Like
Well, like
he wouldn't
you
tell you mid AQ?
right.
Why?
Just it's putting everyone else at risk.
Oh, see, I guess like that was one thing, right? I made the point. Like I felt like I would never do that ever. Like I don't care. I don't care if he even says you suck and I have to kick you. It doesn't matter.
I think
I
most
would never
people
ever jeopardize anything when for Loki.
right, but you kind
But
of
I
have
guess
to have like
you
a
can't. Yeah.
it's just the same rules for everybody. Taters is
I don't.
suck 100%.
Nah, Taters doesn't suck. God damn it. This is
Exactly what I wanted. Yes.
the man is not. He's great. Literally, Taters is the greatest in the damn alliance. Why is this coming off all weird now? Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't think
Gotta
Heizi's
make
like
a decision.
sweating every single day 5 of AQ? The like the like once Heizi finishes his path, you don't think he's like checking to see if he has a PM every like 5 minutes?
Oh my god. All right, you've convinced me. I'm probably gonna go hide that video
No, don't hide the
until
video. God
I
damn it.
fix it. I gotta fix it.
It's not
It's
broken.
it's very broken.
It's not
See,
broken.
you don't care because you. Uh, uh, Here, I'm gonna actually like. God damn it.
But yeah, that's just how like as a leader you have to cover the you have to
Yeah,
cover the alliance and you just can't like risk everybody, you
and
know.
the thing is, I was thinking about telling him like how I felt about this. But I felt like he's already had enough, so I didn't want to like drag on the conversation more than he felt like he would have. Like he would have wanted to talk about it. Um, so I didn't know if I should. That's why I didn't like say anything. That's why I didn't like ask him, hey, like this is how I'm feeling about this. Like, am I right? Or, but I felt like he didn't want to. I don't know. Mira, are you gonna join Omni? No, I am not gonna join Omni.
Cade, that is a very fair point. Heizi checking any sort of PMs every 5 minutes is lunacy.
What was Heisey
That's
checking
true.
PMs for?
He when he gets kicked, he's not even gonna know about it for like a day. And if he gets kicked when there's no like war or AQ, he's not gonna know about it for like 3 days.
Of course, I'm assuming that's all you want to talk about, huh?
Did you want to talk about something else?
Maybe.
Like what?
Um, let's talk about Heisey.
Yeah, what do you got?
Nothing. I miss Heisey. He
Why?
PM'd me
He
because he
did?
didn't get a chance to say goodbye when I was saying goodbye in main chat. So he DM'd me.
What did he say?
He's such a sweetheart. He was like really nice. He said, "Hey, like, I love you, man. I wish you nothing but luck. Stay in touch." Dude,
Really?
I shed a tear when I was saying goodbye in chat.
Heisey said that?
Yeah, he did.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't believe you.
Dude, I promise.
Send me a
I
screenshot.
when when he sent that, I like that was it. That was like my breaking point. I like shed a tear, a couple
Send me a
tears.
screenshot. I outright do not believe
Are you
you.
serious? You don't believe that Heisey sent me that?
Absolutely not.
Um, I don't know if he wants me to.
Who cares? He's not gonna know.
He said, "I love you, but good luck with." He didn't even say with, just W, wherever you end up. I said, "I love you too, man." He said, "Keep in touch." Why don't you believe it?
Because it's just not believable.
Nah, Heisey loves me, man, and I love him.
What is
Dude,
this
I think like
clown show?
it. You want to hear something funny? Actually,
I
it's
just
it's
did.
funny. It's funny, but like low key, like sad. So when I received Taters PM, I was actually in the restroom at school. Yeah, and then wait, no, that's not right. Well, it is right. So basically, the good. But when I was saying goodbye to everybody in main chat, I was in the also like like in the restroom, and like you could tell like I was upset, and I had like a like a single tear, and then I walked out, and this professor this professor was like taking a leak, and he sees me, and he thought like I just failed a test or something. And I wasn't like crying. I was like just I shed a tear. That's all. And he's like, hey, whatever it is, it's just a grade. I'm like, what?
A grade. I just got
Yeah.
kicked for 4 Loki. Who cares about grades?
I wanted to be like, you don't understand. You can take the grade. I don't care for the grade. I wasn't even like I looked in the mirror after he talked to me. I was like, it didn't look like I didn't cry. I just kind of had like a single tear. That's all. And I was a little like I was upset. Like my face was upset. But he was like, hey, like whatever it is, like it's only a grade. You like I was like, dude, no. I'm like, go away. Um, Now, man, I hate goodbyes. I'm not good at them at all. I'm really, really bad at them.
Man.
Are you sure he's watching it right now?
He already watched it. He said he's processing. He's gonna be in the chat in a sec.
Do you think he's gonna come on call?
No, he said he won't.
All right, I can leave
No,
if he's.
don't leave.
No, I can go off call and he can come on if he wants to talk. Cause
I don't think that's the. He does. I don't think he. You don't need to leave the call. He's not gonna call in. I only get taters on like once every few months.
do you think he's gonna PM me?
I don't know. He might. I mean, don't you guys talk?
We really haven't since then.
I mean, he PM'd you yesterday, right?
Yeah, and I replied today. Actually,
Yeah.
that video, finishing up the video, reminded me that he had PM'd me.
This is Skype, Manny.
I'm sure everybody in Fort Loki probably thinks that I'm an asshole. That's also like the other thing, and I don't have anything like I left on good terms. So I don't want to have anybody there thinking I'm a dick.
I don't think people think that. Everyone likes you, man. That's genuinely true. Like, people were, not happy about it. Taters was really not happy about it. Like, we really wanted you to do well.
Yeah, yeah, man, me too.
And now
But
you
it
just
is
like
what it
trashing Taters for 30 minutes.
Kate says it's not the Tonight Show. Kate, I know. Uh,
Manny about to
yeah.
call in? What? What? I don't think I've
Oh
ever
my god.
Skyped with B Manny, have I? I don't think so.
I love the B Manny, so I hope he's not going on to kick my ass. I used to love his openings.
Oh, when his daughter would open crystals and it, like
Oh, I
pulled
love those
nothing but
videos.
trash every single day.
And he had to be so positive.
I know. Maybe
It
while
always
he's thinking
melted my
like,
heart.
"I hate you."
Yeah, I hope he's not coming on to
Scold you.
give me a PS, scold my ass. A-Rob, thank you, man. I don't know. So many mixed input.
Yeah, Heisey's here. It's not war meta, so he's gonna show up.
How are you guys doing in war? Who would
We're
you last
good. We
face?
we lost to NY. Oh, you were there when we lost. Oh, we only had one
Yeah.
war without you, right?
Yeah, I don't know
We
mix up
faced
and stuff.
SSX actually, Cade's old alliance. Uh,
Who?
s- s- Not SSX. Sorry, jeez, I was thinking of Lizer.
SAS?
Yeah, Scrolls.
Scrolls?
Yeah,
Oh,
smoked him. But we
smoke?
matched Kenobi for this coming
Yeah.
war. So
Ugh.
yeah,
Oh man.
Vimani is my hero.
Demani has a lot of people
Yeah,
really like
Vimani's.
that.
You're welcome to call in. Um, you'll have to PM me your Skype. I can add you if you let me see. I might have you um in one of these. No, I don't think I do. Going to give Kenobi their first loss in 3 years. You know, Darcy,
Now that
we
Amir isn't there.
we have a chance. Like we genuinely have a chance. Like
Good luck.
we
I was talking to a couple of their officers, because a long time ago we used to be in similar alliances.
you should join
And
Kenobi.
huh? So one of them we were talking, and we are like, hey, once Kenobi doesn't care about war and doesn't want to push top three, he'll let me know.
You're
Yeah,
rooting
it's gonna
for
be a
us. Me
tough
too,
war.
Darcy.
It's gonna be a
Yeah, it
good war
will.
for you
It will.
guys.
It'll be
It's
a
gonna be
good test.
yeah.
But
Kenobi's
I
as
think we're
as good
capable.
as it gets. Who's top three right now?
They are. I don't know who's number two. We're third.
Third.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Legacy had a grudge. Amir didn't really had that. I know I don't have any grudges at all. That's definitely not the case. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to probably say that like a bunch of times in the re-upload.
Don't re-upload it.
All right. Well, to
Leave it up.
everybody in here, I definitely do not hold a grudge. I am only that. Those were just my initial feelings towards the situation. I was just being like transparent and vulnerable on my channel. That's it. That's all it is. I haven't played for a few days. Felt great. Just recently joined one of my old friends in the Alliance because they just needed a filler for this AQ because they got stuck. Um, so I just joined to help out a little bit. But I'm looking
Nice.
forward to a decent break. I feel like a good break is gonna bring me back like excited.
I haven't looked at it, Moon Knight Gamer. I don't really know who's coming or anything.
Brett.
What happened?
Look at he's making fun of my sweaty hands thing.
Oh, Brett.
That that's actually a pretty interesting thing. I don't know why I have sweaty hands. I've never understood
Um,
how that works. Like the medical thing behind it. It's just really irritating. Oh, it's
six
funny.
power gain, solid start. Thanks, Kate. We're gonna get that power quickly.
How's Enzo in BG3?
You know, Enzo's Enzo.
Just most. He's such a sweetheart, man. He and Taters are up there.
Don't even pretend that you think Taters is
No,
anything other than an
I wanted to
asshole.
say he's one of the nicest people in BG3, but I'm not gonna like forget like Taters. I mean, what do you want me to do? Mention you as one of the nicest?
I think I am.
Nah, you're insane. You're actually insane.
Was I not nice to you?
Nah, nah.
I mean,
Forget to me.
I didn't kick you.
Objectively, you're not the nicest guy.
I'm in the top 3.
Top 3 nicest?
Yeah.
What? Who said that?
Who hasn't?
Jackass. That's not how that works.
I am the.
No,
I think so. I think I'm up there.
no. I think top 3 nicest are Pete.
Pete,
I
oh my, get the hell out of here.
Pete, Enzo, and Taters in our BG. Well, in BG3.
I don't even know how to respond to that garbage.
Who else?
First of all, Pete and Taters is complete lunacy to even mention them.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, Taters. Dude, I, I have nothing against the guy, so don't try to turn this into.
No, I just would never consider him to be one of the nicest.
Well, just that's because he kicks your ass in the leadership chat, but that's not the
He
same
doesn't
thing.
kick my ass.
I don't know, whatever it is that he does when he sends you those paragraphs.
He doesn't. He does send paragraphs. He loves his paragraphs. Today he sent a message, and
Mhm.
we didn't have to scroll, and it was like, holy shit.
I used to get those. I
Yeah.
don't get them anymore.
What's
I
up,
used to
real
get
deal?
long messages, and I used to reply with nudes, but it's not the case.
Yeah,
But
I don't know
who
what
else would be
you're
nice
all
in
are.
BG3?
I mean, J Rock is nice. Art is really nice.
Rock is great. Nah, but you're definitely number 10
That
in
is
BG.
ridiculous. If you
Who's
don't think
number 10?
I'm nicer
Oh,
than
Cam.
Yeah,
Well, but
Cam is an
Cam, see,
asshole.
Cam's only mean to you.
No, Cam.
He's not mean to everybody else. Cam was like, I
All
thought
right,
if there was one person that was gonna kick me, it was gonna be Cam.
I'm without question nicer than Taters, Cam, Pete.
No. Stop.
J Rock's got a
Don't.
little jackass to him too. He's kind of
Who?
like me, J Rock.
I think it's Enzo Taters and Pete for BG3 easily. Oh, Taters is in chat.
Ooh, what's up, buddy? We're also gonna have a special
Hey,
guest to join us here. Are you excited?
I am.
All
Of
right.
course.
Let me
Of course.
get him in here.
Bring him
Let me see. Oh.
I feel this should become like a private conversation.
Nah.
Delete my video and turn this into a private conversation.
You excited?
No, Jacob, this is not gonna be an Amirtos versus Taters with Green Bean. No, that's not happen.
Hello, gentlemen.
What's up, B Manny?
How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, good. All right,
This has been
the
fun.
floor is yours.
I have no floor, man. I don't lead this shit show. I'm just along for the ride.
But you're the most experienced in this field.
Oh yeah. I I do have some experience in this field. You are correct.
Very few do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only been 2
lucky
videos
them.
like this in history, basically.
I know, man. And Amir didn't take the whole hate slant that like 99% of my kicks did. So I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
The what? The hate what?
The hate slant, the point of view of just lay it out there, lay the hate.
No.
Build it up.
Honestly,
Death threats.
no.
You've had that?
No. No, no, but people would go
I
on
don't
like my
either.
crystal opening videos and like comment on like how much I was a jerk and this and that, and well, a lot more colorful language than that
Oof.
for
Really?
what I did. Oh yeah, dude,
That's so funny.
it was nonstop for a few weeks.
Oh, just for the
So
legacy thing?
yeah, oh yeah,
That's
yeah. Screw
great.
them, man. I was
That's
like,
great.
whatever. Y'all don't know nothing. I put out my video that night on BG stream. He wouldn't play it, so f him.
Yeah,
But
of course not.
I didn't even. Yeah, jerk.
Yeah, he's
Anyway,
yeah. He's just all about himself.
but yeah, that was all I had to say about it. It's cool. I did my thing. It's fine. Life goes on. So yeah, it's kind of funny just being on the other end of it. But this isn't like
Anything
this
close
is
to that, yeah.
no. This is all pretty amicable. I mean, like they let you know, Amir, that you're gonna be gone. I kicked Legacy like mid-war, so which it was well deserved. I mean, whatever. But life goes on. Oh, yeah, Elijah. Yeah, you remember that stream that night? It was all interesting. It was all interesting. But yeah, man, life goes on. I hope you don't give up the game, man. I mean, I know that if you don't enjoy it, that's one thing. But it's a really cool thing. Like, not too many things exist. I don't think. Right? People who retire, walk away, they always say, I'm so much happier that I did. But you know what? I mean, I've thought about like what my life would be like without playing like I do and everything. And it would just, I mean, life would be good. That's fine. But this offers like normal people ways to, sometimes be extraordinary, to do cool things and to meet people and just have like a little subculture. And I've always been attracted to like that type of thing, different groups that are into certain things like pretty hardcore. So I don't know. Maybe we weren't the right fit for you, but you still enjoy it, man. I mean, there's other outfits out there that I think you'd still enjoy.
Did you wait? Did you watch it?
I got about 13 minutes in. I had to take a break.
Wow, that's a lot more than I expected most people to
Dude,
put in.
I watched
Um,
cover to cover
uh, but
every second.
B-Man, I think you're right. I mean, the reason I started playing the game is because of the culture and because of the community. And I mean, this isn't like dramatic or anything, but not many people know the reason I got into the game so heavily is because like years ago, I was just kind of going through some interesting health issues, and the game was one way for me to keep my mind off of it. And like the Brian streams, all the videos, everybody streaming Dorky Dave. That is how I got hooked on the game. So the game has like a pretty special place in my heart. I was just like you said, I want to find that kind of like passion for it again. So I was, considering either if I can't love it the way I loved it, that's why I was thinking I would retire. But if I can take a long break and then kind of miss it and remember why I love the game so much, then it would bring a different I guess like a new vibe to the game, and like I'd have more fun with it.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, there's guys that were in for Loki for forever, like Ronan and Dubes, that their love for it changed. So they went to Relax, and they just, it's all about finding a place where you can play the game that's fun for you. Whereas, if you're getting like, and I mean, I understand nerves and stuff, but like if you're getting sweaty hands and like your heart palpitations going into war fights, like this isn't the right place for you.
Oh, that's exactly the situation. I was like actually getting heart palpitations before getting into my war fights and stuff.
Before? Dude,
Um,
yesterday when I nearly died to Carnage, my heart rate was up for like 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to play the game when you're so nervous about playing it. It's hard. I don't know. I guess like when you're good enough though, you stop being that nervous when you're going to these fights and you're having all like sweaty hands and stuff like that. But when you're worried so much, I don't know, kind of like it's hard to not get those like palpitations. But it's
Oh,
such a
sure.
good feeling when you're done and you like don't die.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the best feelings ever.
Well, that's the rush of it, man. That's why we do it. Now, where did you come from before? Like, even when I was leader, I really didn't play a large role in recruiting. I had other things that I was kind of, responsible for and stuff. But so I don't really know if I remember exactly where you came from.
Uh, right before I came, I was in an alliance called Agent White. Um, and they were like an AQ focus. So the thing is, I've never played except like once, but not even for very long. I've never played in an alliance that took war seriously. Um,
Oh,
and
yeah.
when I did, it wasn't long before AQ became the new hot topic, and so everybody dropped war like after like a month of doing it for real. And so even Taters was like, it's kind of like being in the war gutter. Um, yeah, like I never played war seriously except for like a month out of like the last few years of playing it.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that right there. I mean, yeah, it was a pretty big risk to probably bring you on in the first place. Just for that simple fact that like a lot of us have been playing master level tier 1 wars since the beginning of seasons, we're in season 12 now. So what is that, like a year and a half? When did they start? I don't quite remember.
This they started. So I joined in March of last year, and that was the middle
Okay.
of season one. But season one was the one that was like 6 weeks instead of 3 weeks.
No, it was 8 weeks. It was 2 months.
Right. What are they now? Oh yeah, it's 4 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So yeah, it was eight. Yeah,
Okay.
it was
So
eight
yeah, we're over a
weeks.
year and a half. So
Yeah.
a lot of us, of course, have had that long-term experience, and really like, oh man, yeah. I mean, he must have you must have impressed Taters, like whipped it out for him or something, because anybody else had been like, he's been in what alliance and what material, like, nope, pass. Like, who's next? So I think it's cool that you at least got a shot. And see, that's the trouble with For Loki in general, is that we are a lot of people's like destination, whether somebody's like starting out or they've been playing for a while or they've been in other high end alliances and just don't like the vibe. So we are, a high, a really sought after destination for a lot of people. And it just sucks that, there's going to be, and we are very lenient in terms of like, I mean, I don't know if you've heard me say this, Amir, but I'll be honest with you, man. Like, probably mid last season, I would have let you go, so that you would have been able to qualify for, war rewards with another alliance. But that's just being honest, man. That's just the nature of the beast. So we were able to stick our necks out there, and we let people ride a little bit longer. And if they've got more tenure, or they've had proven track records but are on a bad streak or something, then we kind of, we work with people all the time. But there just comes a certain point, man, where just can't do it. It's really
Yeah. And I
stressful
think and
as an officer.
I made that point uh, because so in the video I did say that I knew I was gonna perform better the second season around with For Loki, but I know that if you're not me, if you're the officer on the other end or the leader, you don't know that. Um, you don't know that I was gonna do any better. You have no reason to believe that was gonna be the case. And
Right.
I know that. I understand that.
And honestly,
It's
like,
not
we've
like I wasn't.
spoken about it. Like, if you jump into like another tier 2 alliance or tier 1
Mhm,
and make some improvements, send over
mhm,
some footage, and like, we really see that you've grown as a player. I mean, we're not at all like reverse to having you back. I just think what it was is like you were playing that AAA ball, got called up to the big leagues, and it's like, his fastball, his curveball needs a little bit more polish on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, send him back down. So like, you're not out by any stretch. It's just right now it's not the right time.
yeah. And look, it's interesting. Like a part of me also keeps thinking, like, you know what? Since I was kicked because of war, I wanna go back and kick core's ass. Like I'm gonna play in the tier 2 and then go back to tier 1. And just prove at least to myself that I could do it, or I could have done it. Um, so that's another reason why I haven't completely decided that I'm done with the game. That's part of the reason is that I'm pretty competitive, and I like having something that I need to do, because after a while of doing just like AQ, right, things get a little stale.
Right. Yeah.
Um, So war keeps it interesting.
Yeah, it's the most
So
fun part of the game for me.
yeah, for me it was the most stressful part of the game.
But that's part of what makes it fun.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're at a certain level, that stress is not outweighed, does not outweigh the fun. But I guess like in my situation, the stress started to outweigh the fun. But given the fact that I wanted to give Taters, the best that I can, like I didn't like it didn't matter how I felt about it. I was trying to do that my absolute best. Um, I yeah, it, it's fine. Like it honestly, like I've said this many times, and I'm gonna say one like more time, hopefully for the last time. I genuinely loved every second of being there. And I made friends, and I left on good terms, and everybody was so nice to me when I was leaving. Um, and if I keep playing, I'll do my best. Um,
Yeah, for sure,
I'll do my
man.
best to be good enough for war, just at least so I know that I could have been able to also conquer that part of the game. That's all.
Right. No, and that's still, that challenge is still there for you. It's just not like we're not a place where you go to like grow. I mean, of course we grow very fast, but like personal development needs to happen prior to arriving with us so that it's like really fine tuning certain things. Whereas I feel like there was a lot more work that Taters was kind of going into with you. And it's funny, I've been like kind of trying to read chat a little bit too. And Meta was saying that, hey, I didn't play a tier 1 war. And it's like, yeah, you were like, your name was on that short list to be cut.
Exactly.
If you didn't solo that void, like, or that thing boss with void, like the first right out of the gate, is like, okay, we'll give this guy another shot. He can die once or twice. He can do it.
or 15 times.
Yeah, he soloed one today. Although it's funny, man. Like I looked at his health after he soloed thing, and he probably had like 20% left. I was like, okay, that's a solo. And then I looked at Celez's health, and he was at like 95% health.
Well, I mean,
I was like,
that's a completely different level.
wait a minute. Aren't these the same fights? Like, what's so different here? What's going on? Solo's a solo, though. I'll take it.
Celeste is crazy good.
Yeah, I've watched these videos. It's really smooth. One thing that surprises me sometimes is when Thing will have like 11 stacks. He'll throw his L1 right into him. But I guess that's pretty safe because right after that, he's not bound to just stand up and throw a special. So yeah, he's got it down to a science, man. I would love to take that fight sometime. But I just took my Void to 565, and he sits on defense. So
I tried it once last season and timed out when he was at like 15%. But I watched Celez's videos and he does it a lot better than what I did.
and he usually ends with what, at least 30 seconds or so left. Typically?
Yeah, he can do it. He does it like where it's not right up against the clock. You have to know what you're doing, like certain things.
Yeah. Yeah, I even see him weave in an L2 every once in a while,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
he told me that that sometimes the L2 is better because it'll get the protection out of the way, and
Like right when he gets Fear of the Void up or something?
I don't remember now, but puts a couple debuffs and it'll get rid of the protection.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. It's fun to watch. I've only ever attempted a Thing boss with Omega once, and I timed out, and I think it was off season. So yeah, I've got Gwenpool. I've seen a lot of people do it with Gwenpool. But to me, that seems sketchy too.
Actual solos with her. I mean, she'll stop the rocks. I hate the bleed
Yeah,
champs.
BG2. Ours has been soloed probably at least once this season already with a rank 5 Gwenpool.
Interesting. I get messed up when it's not reliable. Like when you don't know how many rock stacks your combo is gonna add. Like it might add 2, it might add 3, it might add 4.
That is why Karnak was not a great option. Once you get that ability accuracy reduction,
That's why he's not a great
dude,
option.
yeah, that is why he was not a good option. I got him to 14 one time,
14%?
and I hit him, and I backed up, and it didn't give him the 15th one, and I was screwed. I was like, oh, man, stupid ability accuracy reduction. He was putting in pretty good work, I think, for the most part.
Jacob asked who dies more, Dreamin' or Dap. Dap died more last season and has so far this season.
How many deaths you had, Dreamin'?
I died in I was our very first death.
Mm-hmm.
But none since. So
None since. Oh, okay, cool.
Since
cool.
then, it's been good.
I was going pretty good till today. Did I get a new mic, CO? No, it's just my phone, man. I've got one phone watching the stream and chat, and then I'm just talking on the other.
B Manny also doesn't have like real internet.
No. I can do Skype though. I mean, it's like, it handles Skype okay.
Taters,
audio,
you,
though, no
you have a
video.
permanent invitation. I will add you.
I know I was really disappointed because I think I just gave up my PR lead today, actually.
I think because I had 9 fights this past war, so I think I might be close to top 5.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Taters. What's up,
guys?
What's up, man?
Dude,
it's the 3 bosses.
I know you're going to Comic-Con, what is it, 2 weeks for you guys?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks from. Mary and I are going to be leaving 2 weeks from today, actually.
Sweet.
But,
Well, I'll see you. Hey,
Dreamin'-
I'll see you 4 weeks from yesterday.
I know, man. Yeah, you're going to be driving right through.
Yeah, pump, man. We'll go out and have root beer since you don't drink or whatever. We'll go
That's
find some hookers or something.
You can have a beer. I'll have root beer. It'll be great.
What's up, Richie? Who's the third? It's B Manny, Taters, and Amir.
Is Miri still here, buddy?
Hey, man.
What up?
Wow, he
How
sounds
are
so
you?
sad. Just hearing your
I
voice
know.
makes him like cry. Oh no.
Wait,
Amir, Mary and I watched your video, and she is very sad.
Is she upset with you?
No, is she upset?
She's not upset with me. She just feels really bad because she
Nah, dude,
she
Mary's
really
a
likes you.
sweetheart, dude. Don't.
Oh,
God.
she's.
You made her
she,
watch
She
the
likes
video?
everybody basically. She knows that. I told her that I had to go watch stream because he had Amir on Skype, and she was like, "Oh no, is he gonna be nice to Amir?" And I was like, "Probably
Whoa,
not."
whoa. What?
Yeah, she's very in tune with everything that's going on, and like with the different personalities in Poor Loki. So
Personalities?
she knows that if anybody's gonna get somebody on Skype to heckle them, it would be you.
How did she get that?
Yeah, if you want a roast master, you bring Dreamin' on.
This is ridiculous.
Look, I don't know. She formed that opinion on her own.
Yeah, right.
Taters, was she upset with the video or like? Because I don't want her to
Mostly
think
that
that
you
I'm
just returned
talking
that hoodie.
smack. Like, I'm
No,
not.
dude. No, she wasn't upset with me or with you or anything. She just felt sorry about the situation. Like she just, I don't know. She felt sad for you.
Yeah. Well, as long as she's not mad at me.
Oh, God, no.
Because she's so nice.
Yeah, she is.
I wouldn't want her to be to think that to feel like this is an Amir versus Taters or anything like that. Because
dude.
really,
I don't
that's
think
not what that
anybody
is at
thinks
all.
it's Amir versus Taters thing. I think,
Because Dreamin' was.
yeah,
you was trying to make it that.
Oh man, dude, I'm reading some. Taters is let's see what he said. Somebody said here, will Taters be nice? Talent, dude. I have not once.
Taters has not ever been not nice.
Well, I'm trying to think of like an expletive-ridden message to news chat about get your shit together, and I'm not sure I've ever received one from you, but I know I posted a few.
Yeah, it's not really my style.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I
no,
think I'm like threatening to kick people.
yeah, no, there's been Dap got one. Dap and Brett, I think, are the only two people who have gotten like expletive, angry like full blown, completely unveiled angry taters.
Oh yeah, that's not the cute version of Angry Taters
But see how
from previous seasons. That one was fun. This version of you is not fun.
Like it's a permanent version or something.
No, like the really like the level 2 angry version is not good. Level 1 is the best version of Taters, but then level 2 is not good.
So what differentiates level 1 and level 2?
Oh, level 2 is just a lunatic.
Yeah,
Like
level
unhinged.
one, like, guys, I'm so angry right now. I just,
I've
Man.
never been level 1 then, if that's what level 1 means. Costume Magnets in here. What's up, man?
Level 2 makes Dap cry, exactly.
no, I went
Oh, totally.
I went level 3 one night in officer chat not that long ago.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
you did. Yeah,
F
you
it,
were.
I
you
don't
were
know if
nice
we're gonna
tonight.
finish or not. I'm out.
Who
Oh,
was
that
that
was so
directed
good.
to?
Who was that directed to? Shit.
Is that person in the chat by any chance?
There's a lot of people in here.
Let's scroll through and see. Yes, he is. Asking somebody if they died to somebody in war. Naturally.
After nearly died to like Heimdall, right?
What's that?
After nearly dying to Heimdall.
That was
Yeah.
something. That was something. That video. Gosh.
Oh man.
Yeah, I
Oh, there
try
he
not to go
is.
level 3 too often. I can live in level 2, but level 3
No,
just makes me not feel good in real life, and I don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
Level 2 is like game mad. You know, like I can be just super pissed in the game, then I can go have fun with my kids. But level 3, like I actually hit one of my kids. And I don't like going level 3. Okay?
You gotta smack a bitch.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
I said eat your pee.
This is on stream. This is,
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. no,
Hey, Taters.
yeah.
I didn't reply yesterday to your text because it was a crazy day at school. We were receiving back grades for like a bunch of tests, and it was like we were actually celebrating doing well. And alcohol was involved and stuff. So by the time I went back home, I completely forgot. But I got back to you today, man.
Oh no worries, man. I wasn't sure if you were done, and then I saw the video and I was like, okay, he's probably like he's I don't think he's like super pissed or anything. Was
yeah.
there?
Go
I
ahead.
was like from the video, like was there anything that you wanted to like? I know that we kind of you had a I guess I'm tiptoeing around this, but like I think you had some misconceptions about how leadership usually goes in a top alliance. And, like specifically about like being told early that you're being let go. I just wanted you to know
me to, like,
address that with him
ask-
earlier.
certainly
Like,
was
you want
not
to talk about it now?
personal.
Did you miss that, Taters? Whenever he told him that, he said, Taters told me he wouldn't even tell me. If he was
Yeah,
kicking
that's true.
No, I know that's true. I
Yeah.
like Dreamin'. So Dreamin' felt really bad, and it wasn't a week, by the way, Amir. It was
Yeah, it was like a couple days.
It was a couple days. But our wait list is long enough. Like we can literally just message a few people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, please." And so it wasn't difficult to get a replacement. But like, Dreamin' was like, "Well, what about me?" Because he was like, "Damn, that was so." You know, he was just instigating. Like Dreamin'
Okay,
knows
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, Dreamin' knows that we're never going to tell somebody ahead of time if we know ahead of time. Like mid AQ, we're never going to put the alliance at risk. Like even if the person is Brian Grant, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. We're not going to put 29 other guys at risk, even if there's just a 1% chance or whatever. But
to couple onto that, I don't really think it's like a risk that they're going to do anything necessarily like bad, but it's going to affect their mindset. And yeah, they're going to have a totally different way of thinking about it. They might not perform like they normally would, and it could just lead to a whole slew of issues.
Well, and we had our third war against who I can't remember who we faced, but
BRJP.
Oh yeah, okay, but so regardless of our opponent, like we had our third war and like every death counts. So it's just I don't know. It certainly wasn't personal. And like when you said that in the video, like I felt really bad because it's like, man, I wish you knew there's 0% chance anybody is gonna know ahead of time. Like Dreamin' was like, damn, I can't believe you wouldn't even tell me or like just trying to start shit. And he was like, would you have told me? And I
I
was
don't.
like,
I didn't say that. I just said. I just asked if you would tell me because we've been like in the same battle
right.
group for like a year and a half. I thought maybe
Yeah,
I'd earn that would
we
earn
go
like a
back.
day.
Yeah, I was
But
no, but
no.
I would not have told Dreamin'. Like there's just if it's just like a one-on-one game or it's like it's like a duo type of game, then yeah, of course, like I would happily risk like the very slim chance that like somebody would screw me over just to tell them because I feel like obviously it's the best, like it's the most personable thing to do, but like how could I possibly justify to the alliance that I'm supposed to be like protecting if like Amir you like just I don't know, you got super frustrated and super sad and left mid AQ. Like, regardless of your personality and like how, like the strength of your character and stuff, there's just no scenario where I would be like, yeah, I'm confident enough to risk the rewards and the investment of 29 adult men who have like,
And
you
Pete.
know,
Don't forget Pete.
invest. Right, yeah, excuse me, 29, 29 members. Let's just say that.
Yeah, don't wanna
It's
leave him
just
out.
it's just not personal, you know, and
Yeah. Okay. So, you know, okay. I should have probably made that clear. The video was not recorded like, like today, right? So the video was recorded
Right.
like a while back. As soon as it kind of happened, like a little bit after I started, it wasn't all recorded at the same time. It was just kind of bits and pieces of it.
That's the
You
best
just
time to do it, man. When emotions are high, you're
yeah,
not thinking
it
clear.
definitely makes
no,
for
but
the best viewing.
that's that is just to say like I the, I tried my best to like in at least in the video and the narration, I was doing my best to keep giving like good reasons for me to be kicked, right? Because I didn't want it to like I wasn't
Right.
trying to make this into uh you know as if it's a me versus for Loki and case as to why I shouldn't have been like no like that wasn't the case at all. This was just me like giving insight into how I was processing the way everything worked. That's it. It wasn't meant to be here's how I think things should be done or here's how like it was just like I said all that it was is this is how I reacted, this is how I felt.
Oh yeah, and I
uh,
understood that in the video. I just wanted you to understand
no, I
like what
know,
our
man.
thinking was
It's
too,
a
you know.
Yeah.
and I even
And
said it in the video like a couple of times. I said there's no way there was gonna be no way you or Dreamin' or Cam would have known what I was gonna be like
Right.
if you had waited. Like you don't have any reason to believe that I was gonna be better next season, like this season. You didn't know that.
Just for the record, I have no authority on who's in the alliance and who's not. So I just want to put that
That's
out
true.
there.
That's true.
disclaimer.
Point still stands, right? Like there's no way anybody can tell. And I said that. I made that case, and I said they don't know. Therefore, it's justified uh, to have me replaced. So I'm not. There was in no point in time in the video a moment of I shouldn't have been uh, replaced. I did say that I feel like I just wanted. I feel like I was on the verge of doing better. But at the same time, I understand when you're pushing top three, every point counts, every war counts.
Right.
Um, when you have a replacement that's guaranteed to give you results, you go with the guarantee. You don't go with, how you feel or the risky play. And I understand that. And I said that.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I don't think going into last season, we thought we had a shot at top three. Because you said that, Taters said that, like, we don't go super hardcore in war. And we don't, compared to someone like Kenobi. If you watch, they have, I guarantee you, every person on their defense places with 5 out of 5 Limber. Everyone who plays Mystics places with 5 out of 5 MD and all that stuff.
Right.
They change their masteries, between fights. They don't have people who bitch about, oh, I have to put on suicides for this fight, or I can't do this fight without suicides. Blah blah blah. That's
Exactly.
you
Eh,
like that one, right, Taters? Um,
Yeah, I like that one. I
I
still
don't
be
have
yeah.
we don't
Thank
have
you.
that in BG two. You guys have that? I wouldn't tolerate that. I'd be like, you do what is needed for get the job done. Don't come to me with this.
Right.
They max boost for every fight, and they've been doing that for season after season after season. Like
Yeah.
we've never been to that like level. I've never thought we had a shot at top three. Last season was the first time like we were like, holy shit, we mess up a few less times against NY and against whoever, I can't remember, ASR or whoever
ASR
else
was
we
the other
lost
one.
to.
We
Like
we
we would have
tied.
been there.
Right.
So I think that kind of
And
like
that I think I said something pretty similar. I said like we suddenly placed top 5, and we were like,
yeah,
and that's kind of where my assumption went in, right? I was like, that probably elicited a conversation and for leadership to think, and it makes sense that kind of gives us this rise to ambition, right? Wow, we're close, and we could have made it if we were
for sure.
avoiding. And
And
I knew
Yep.
that, and I
that's just
didn't.
how it
I
is. I mean,
said that
that's
was
just
good.
human
Like
nature.
that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing at all. I said ambition is good, and that's what you should do as leadership of an alliance. So I totally understood that. I had no issue with the fact that, and I like that's what the video says. I had no issue with the fact that we wanted to push top 3. That made perfect sense. If you got top 5 and you had silly mistakes, then you cut down on silly mistakes and you make top 3. So I understand that, man. Um yeah, I ultimately I told Taters knows this, and he knows this from the moment I joined for Loki. I said, look, and I say this one more time in case like somebody here doesn't understand this about my relationship to For Loki. I told him that as far as I'm concerned, the well-being of the alliance comes before me wanting to be in it. And I said that many, many times during season 1, and I kept offering. Like he knows how I feel about the alliance, and he knows that to me, the 29 other members come first. Um, so this video again was definitely not about anything that I like. I hope it doesn't come off as me being selfish. I really that's not
No, I
the
don't think
point.
so. I think it's just a um, like stream of consciousness type of reaction, which is what I think made like the first video so cool. And then the second video, like I think the second video is like I think it's really cool how open and honest you are about the whole thing, talking about like, yeah, I mean, I died here, and I was like, oh, like we've had a lot of members in the past that we have asked to leave, and our policy has always been, if you want to tell people in war chat that you're leaving on your own or that it was your decision, that's okay. We don't care. Um, like we're not out to smear anybody. Now there are exceptions when people like just go ape shit on B Manny and he like kicks him and he's not gonna like keep quiet, but yeah, I mean if it's like
Those
an
are the best
amicable
moments.
relationship and it's just an unfortunate thing where we're like, well, we got to move on, then they can say whatever they want. Um, and yeah, I mean I don't know.
But
I think
Bastio's asking if I'll make a vid on my side when I get kicked or if I get kicked. The
I
title of
think
that video
Danny
be
has
"Where did For Loki go?"
yeah.
I've always promised I'm just gonna burn it to the ground. I'm kicking everybody.
Kick everybody. What's that word there? What's that word? Clemency? That's not it. B Manny is untouchable. I don't know what that word is.
Am I untouchable?
You're up there. You've got like tenure. You've really ingratiated yourself really nicely with all members. Like everybody loves you adoringly.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So I think I think like as long as I'm in a leadership role, I'm untouchable. Obviously, Andy for what he's done for the alliance is untouchable.
But if you get banned
It's
again,
there.
who takes over?
What's
Oh my
that?
God.
If you get banned again, who takes over?
B Manny is gonna have to take it over, and he can assign whoever. He
How do they
thinks
do
we
that?
can't
If you ban if a leader gets banned, how does that work?
You have to send
I've
in a
never-
So
support
I
ticket
actually
and
know
they'll
the answer
remove
to
them.
this because this happened
support ticket. Okay.
Yeah, they'll remove them.
Yeah, so you have to submit a ticket.
What's the link to that, real quick, just for future reference?
Yeah, you would. I can't remember, but yeah, you'd submit a ticket. You can do it through in game, and then
Okay.
there's like a special section for that, like taking
My
over
leader got
lines.
banned.
The leader gets banned. It happened to uh, MMX like several seasons ago when they were still.
No. MMX?
Yeah, when
Wow.
CNYC was the leader, he got banned. They had a whole bunch of bans, and somebody had to like take over. But that's how they did that. They had to submit a ticket and all that shit.
Ah, okay. Because they've only, I think they at the time they only carried like 2 or 3 officers, and weren't they all banned? Like they probably
Oh
couldn't even
yeah,
all
like
take you.
literally, like 12 or 13 people were banned.
Jesus.
Nothing
Uh,
fishy about that.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be nice and easy to deal with.
So I'm like on the fence. Yeah, the hashtag never banned shirt is pretty cool. Like
Never docked. Yeah,
never
I
docked.
can't say
Yeah,
never
not
banned
never
because
banned.
I got a ban.
Yeah.
that's true. You know what? I bet I might have saved us from both the dockings and the bans with a couple of those people we brought in. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
god, dude, that guy wasn't even here 24 hours, and he's like, "Hey, I want to bring in all these alt accounts so we can get a high gifting
Oh,
score."
dude, yeah.
And I was like, "Block, kick, delete." Like, all right,
Yeah,
guys,
that
we're
was
going
one
in
of the few
29
guys that I
strong.
think we kicked mid. Like he was like an auto kick, like instantaneously.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
cheating
yeah,
you don't
on the
get
spot.
that's when
Yeah, there's
Bruce
no
Banana
leniency there.
debuted, right?
What's that?
Yep,
That was the
Yep.
debut of Bruce Banana.
had to bring
Oh,
him
that's
in to
true.
do
Yeah,
one
we brought in
AQ fight.
Banner.
Yeah, because
In
we
map
were
6.
doing map 6, so you could get away with it a little bit. It'd be hard to do now, but you'd have to have someone have a real like alt account.
Art asked, "Is that the guy I replaced?" I honestly can't remember Art.
Too
who you
long ago,
replaced.
but probably not.
Yeah,
It was a different battle group, right? Or was he in our battle group? We had that one French dude who got kicked after like a few days, didn't we?
no, it was that guy.
Oh, that was
That
him.
was the guy.
Yeah,
French. Ah.
Yeah. But he PM'd B Manny for some
Right.
reason, like he just clearly doesn't know who B Manny is. He PM'd B Manny about these discount fucking Odins, and B Manny's
Yeah.
like, "Cool, bye."
Oh, dude, yeah, instantaneous. And then, so the first thing I did was kick him, and then the second thing I did was go to officer chat and be like, "Hey, I just kicked this guy. We got to find a replacement."
It's Rango's in here.
What's up, Sarango?
So Ren, go, go, go.
We should have a bring back hair gel. That can I make that happen yet? Do I have enough like clout?
No,
God damn it!
Oh
you
my
can
gosh,
you
that
can
guy.
bring back hair gel when you're managing a BG and you have to like deploy him in war.
No, are you crazy?
Well, that's my point.
When it's different when it's not my responsibility. It's fine.
Exactly. Bring back hair gel is a really good hashtag, though. Holy crap!
Those were some crazy times. I mean, oh my gosh,
just absolutely. nuts.
Also,
so
Cam is in
funny.
here. What's up, dude?
Hey,
what
what
a
up?
disaster that guy was.
He was so cool. He was the one who figured out the void on 38 Infinity
That's-
Man.
That's true. That's true. That's his like one good claim to fame. The rest was just like, oh my god, man, really?
The rest are just for Loki memories.
Yeah, yeah. That dude's a walking meme.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Where is he, by the way? Like he's one of those guys that I think he's been in every single top 20 alliance.
He was chilling by himself in like MNG, wasn't he? With like
Oh,
4
I
members.
don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know. Somebody posted a screenshot I thought one time, but
So Mir, do you like? I know that you were talking to Dreamin' a little bit before I got on. I'm not sure where I hopped in the stream, but like, are you planning on like taking a break for a bit and then playing again, or like, have you decided if you're gonna retire?
Yeah. So I was selling Dreamin' and Be Manny. I don't know Taters, to be honest. So for now, right this instant, what happened is I had a friend text me and say, "Hey, look, I'm in trouble." Like, kind of, they lost a player, and AQ was starting, and they needed somebody to just kind of fill in. And I said, "Hey, look, like I'm retiring. I need to get off." He's like, "Okay, just give me 1 week." so I stayed. I'm staying for one more week.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. But uh, I was telling these guys earlier that there's a good reason as why I really love the game,
Yeah.
and I told them like if I can't seem to love the game again the way that I loved it before, I'm gonna take a break, and then the break can go two ways. One, I just kind of stay off the game forever, or somehow I kind of miss it and start loving it again, and I just kind of jump back in even more than I did before, than I was playing before. Because
Right.
at a certain point, I don't want to just play the game to log into AQ and move and call it quits, right? I want to actually like playing the game.
Right.
So
I-
yeah, right now I'm gonna do this week of AQ just to help my friends out, and then I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna be off for a while. I have so it's funny. I have people keep saying like, why don't you join like a retirement alliance? And I'm like, is it really retirement if you join in a retirement alliance?
Well, it's more
Yeah.
just so you can keep your account like moving.
I think it's mostly just a social thing. Like
That too, yeah.
a lot of those guys, like Dubes and Ronan, like those are guys that they just didn't want to do war anymore at all.
I don't think Relax would be
Isn't
considered a
Dupes doing
retirement
war
alliance.
in our Loki?
No, he's
No,
not in.
no, he's
He's
in
in Relax.
Relax.
I don't think they would be considered a retirement alliance because they're 7x5.
They're just a no war
They're
alliance.
just a no war alliance. Yeah.
So they don't do war at all.
War is
Interesting.
most of the stress but
Right.
it's also most of the fun. I
Yeah.
think.
I
in the
think
game.
yeah, I think war is most of the fun too, but it's like the more fun it is, the more stressful it's gonna be. Like the like if it's a rubber band, like the more you pull it, the more tension there's gonna be. But there, like the bigger the smack when you let it go anyway. Like I don't know, like I
the
like
bigger the
war.
highs and the bigger the lows.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep. You get the rush from the big wins, and then the
Mhm.
like just crushing defeat and
Oh, dude,
when
I've
you
had
lose.
just the worst.
Yeah. No, that's what I enjoy about it too. I didn't enjoy it there for a while, and which is right around the time I think a lot of people felt the same way. We decided to just chill out.
Well, when the rewards like don't even when it doesn't even make any sense. Like just
they're
because
still
it's so
borderline not making
expensive.
sense, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Cam, it's me. The fourth voice is me, buddy. Hope Cam's doing okay. He's not stressing about AQ paths. Is Dreamin' helping out at all?
With what?
They're probably
so
already
last
set
war,
now.
Dreamin', do you want to give your report last war? Or do you want to read my
Nine fights, 0 death, flawlessly done on every aspect.
No, I'm talking
But
about
honestly,
BG when I slept.
that so I actually there's that when I read that was during my prep period. And there's actually another teacher that teaches a class in the room, so I just sit whatever at my desk, usually just with my headphones in, like working on stuff. And I read that and I actually started laughing. It was oh my god, that was good.
Okay, so like I think it's okay to fill some people in, but like so
Go
in
for it.
officer chat, one thing that we've been doing to just help our progression, like especially with the new map, we're not to the point of like mastering everything right now.
Right.
We've been doing like each battle group will do like a brief war report. Like these are the deaths that occurred, and this is kind of what happened in that fight. Like if it was just user error or if it was like a bad matchup or whatever the case is.
Yeah, just
And
as
then,
like a learning technique tool.
Yeah, and so that like other officers from other groups can pitch in and be like, oh, you know what, this actually worked really well for us. Maybe you should try that kind of thing. Like we died 3 times in BG3 last war, and one of them was, a fight that should not have. Okay, it should be a solo every single time.
I'm guessing, if I had to guess, I would guess that Dodge got him.
Yeah, that's possible, but if you're doing that fight properly, you're only using like 2-hit combos and heavies anyway, so it really just
wait.
should not.
We talking about magic? Magic ain't gonna kill you with 1 5-hit combo.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's magic. Yeah, we're talking about the Magic on 30 fight with Omega.
I've
But
had her
anyway,
take
yeah, I can't
quite a
even
bit of
remember what I
help from
said to
me.
you.
Yeah, if she got Max Limber, it's a slower fight, and like she still does damage to him whenever she throws the special. So
Also
it's not a
with
perfectly.
dodge, if you can push her over a bar with like not a medium attack just because she evades, and you don't get protection from that limbo,
That's true.
Yeah,
and
and
that's
if they're
probably gonna
running
take
Max
like
Limber,
30% off
I
But
you.
mean,
like you can make an adjustment mid fight. Like if you see that she has max limber and you're like, okay, she's recovering way faster. Like literally
parry one hit. Yeah.
Exactly. That's all
Right.
you have to do.
Right.
So you just have to be able to make those adjustments, and that's part of being in like, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. But whatever I said, it was absolutely hilarious, and I was laughing when I said it too.
It
Wait,
was
so
really
Dreamin'
funny.
died to Magic?
No.
Even not
It was Enzo. It was Enzo.
Yeah, it was,
Oh,
It was the sweet prince,
the sweetest human. And
Yeah.
the second nicest member in BG3 history.
who's first?
Ritz. I still think Ritz is number one.
Oh,
Yeah, he
poor
is.
Ritz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said Brett for a second.
Brett. What? Shut up, Brett.
Oh, Brett. Brett is
Good old-
Brett is like he's like a favorite like family member. Like when you go over to like Thanksgiving and like you're dreading it and it's like, oh, this is gonna suck. I don't really want to see like my extended family. And then somebody's like, cousin Brett's gonna be there, and you're like, oh man, this guy is such a goober. This is just it's gonna be great. Genuinely love Brett. Genuinely love.
As you can clearly hear by those insults.
It's kind of an insult, but no, it's like Brett is like awesome. Brett is great. I don't know. There's not what else can you say? Brett is great. Brett is great. He's a little bit of a handful.
So great he's
But-
not in BG3 anymore, right?
You've groomed him well, man. He just shows up and crushes it for us. All good.
Brett is very good at the game. So like he's not an issue in fights at all. He's not an issue anyway. He's in BG2 and everything's going really well.
He'll give you a fun random ass death once in a while, though.
Yeah, Brett'll like solo like the hardest fights without losing much health, and you'll be like worried about it, and then he'll just like post in his defender log, and you're like, you quickly go to check it because you see that Brett posted in defender log, and you're like, oh shit, I bet he died, and then he doesn't die, and you're like, oh my god, nice fucking work, Brett, and he's just like, yeah, cool, and then like next war he dies on some random ass silly shit. And you're like, Brett, what happened? And then he's pissed at you.
See, that's why I don't ask. I didn't want Enzo to get mad at me.
Star, yes. Cam is definitely the crazy sex-addled uncle.
Dude, Cam is so nice in the BG. Like he's nice as in like he's not mean. Cause I thought when I joined and I was in BG3, I thought the one that's gonna probably kick my ass is Cam. But he's so like he doesn't say anything.
No,
Cam is very
I'm
accommodating.
sure he probably goes
like,
off
with
in
HQ.
leadership chat, but he doesn't go off in the BG chat at all.
No, I don't. Sometimes I forget he exists. He don't participate too much in that. I think he reads it. And just,
Oh, he
Let's-
reads him. He reads him
Yeah.
for sure.
unless he was tagged, it's like, yeah, he's gonna let it go.
You can always count on him in main chat to like make interesting comments.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting, very hot comments.
Yes, very hot comments. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
be
see?
homophobic in our main chat. This would not work.
I'm
No,
turning into
we're not.
silent red. Dude, you are. I
Oh,
didn't
man.
even know he was an officer for like months. I thought Vol was the only officer.
Like read by 9. Who are the other 9? Like I only count 8. Yeah. Oh, red. Dude, it's so funny. Cause I've been here now. For
You're probably
Going
at like 2
on-
years, right?
almost. Yeah, must be 2 years. I think it was 2017, like April, so 2.5 years.
Wow.
And just to think back on like all the people who have come and gone, and like the development. I mean, really, like since I joined, only I think me, BG, and Mad Cat are the only ones
Yeah.
left from that group. So, and just thinking about like those guys, like you said, Silent Red. There was FT, who was that. He was a European. He was an officer in our BG for a long time. Did some of the dual bot stuff, or our 4 Loki bot that I don't know. I started one, but I don't like keeping up with it. But him. There was Mo Battle Chips, of course. And
Yeah, he was there for a
then-
long time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he-
Bo
Yeah.
Sox. Man, the list just goes on and on.
You guys
for all
had a
these
thing
people.
for Bostonians, huh?
Yeah, apparently. Like,
Tubes,
Like-
MB, Bo Sox.
we got some there now. Usafa. He's Boston.
Dap
Yeah.
is
Yep.
technically from there too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, he lives
He must
in
have lost that. He
Texas.
must have lost that Boston toughness when he moved away. I guess.
That is a fact.
Softy Dap. What a softy.
But yeah, oh, see, Cam knows FT. Yeah, this him. So it's funny though, because those guys now. I mean, I'm most of them. It seems like quite a few of them have probably like put the game down like completely, but some have
Yeah.
continued to play pretty casually. And I don't know if BG still like feels this way or not, because I know he said on his stream a lot of times he used to. Like, hey, if you want to take a break, it's fine. You're going to be able to jump right back in. Well, here's the thing. Like, maybe you can in a lot of circumstances, but, like, if you leave for Loki and you just chill out for, like, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, like, coming back is extremely difficult.
Yeah,
Um,
it is.
How
I
long
mean-
was Nick gone for?
I think he was out for about 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah, about a month and a half.
Same with J-Rock, too, and Richie. They were both gone about that same
J-Rock
time.
was out
J Rock
for
was gone for a long time. He
Yeah,
he
J-Rock
keeps
was out
coming
for,
and
like-
going.
3 months
Was it? Okay.
because yeah.
He had like a
um,
3-month long wedding.
Right. Well, yeah.
Then he had a kid,
Yeah.
but I guess
But
now
he-
the kid doesn't matter as much, so he's back.
He actually he came back before the kid was born, and then he got like the call mid fight, and he died against Phoenix because he got a phone call mid fight, and we were like, J-Rock, what happened? He's like, he didn't respond. And he told us later. We were like, oh yeah, okay, that's excusable.
Yeah, we'll let that one fly.
Yeah, we'll let that one go. Here's the comment, by the way. Enzo is probably not going to watch the playback, but if he does, like I think it's totally fine. But so like in our BG3 report for War, like I listed the node 30 Magic, Enzo died, and then the comment is no idea what happened. He fought after I went to bed and gave no feedback. Just said he died. Dreaming to his credit as War Runner when I'm sleeping, didn't ask what happened.
That's very true. We were up so much, and I was so excited that I got through my like 2 tougher fights that I didn't even care.
I was like, I was going through the defender log, and I was like, oh, okay, so like Enzo somehow died, like something must have happened, and then I scrolled through BG3 chat.
No one
And it
mentioned
says-
anything. He put a
Enzo's
sad
like-
face. That's it.
Yeah, Enzo's like, I died, sad face, and like dreaming like ignores him completely. He's like, okay, cool, or just something ridiculously silly.
Well, because he finished the fight with someone else, so I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It's done.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to be doing power ratings right now.
Taters went to bed.
I mean,
Very
I just
interesting,
I just assume like it was just user error because the matchup is fine. So like,
Right.
what else could it have been?
Yeah, I really don't know. That's
not like-
that's generally why we ask, like just like very gently, like, hey, what happened, so that we can like make sure that it's not going to happen next time. You know?
Fair, fair.
That's what I need to find out about on that Iron Man
Yeah.
fight on the Psychic Thorns. I need to PM him later or tomorrow morning or something and just find out. Yeah, like how
Yeah, just what
did
happened.
you die? Because when nobody gives an explanation, it's kind of like you fucked up, didn't you?
Right.
Like, is this gonna happen again? Are we gonna,
Like, honestly, like I feel like user error, like when we have the best matchup and somebody just like dies, like especially if they've been reliable elsewhere and stuff, like I feel like that's like the best outcome anyway. It's like no, everything was fine. I know exactly what I'm doing. Here's the video. I just completely missed an input, or I just like Pete, for example. Pete died. Pete died against Medusa on 48. Pete like owns that fight like without even thinking, and he showed the video, and he just like he didn't
Just
dash
turn
back
him into
far
smash.
enough, got clipped. So
Yeah.
That
No,
that wet noodle died from 1 SP2.
yeah, I know that ghost just got, oh my god, just got absolutely ravaged by that SP2.
I could take like 5 of those, no big deal.
Yeah.
dude, that's the tricky thing about playing her, man, is when you pull it off, like, and you're playing her well, and the AI is cooperating.
Yeah.
Dude, you can smoke a fight. I took 46. That's debuff immune on the left side there, right after buffet. I think it is.
The special lock 1?
Yeah, special lock 1. Yep.
Yeah.
I took a dorm there today with Ghost. And the first like 60 to 65% of his HP was just me phasing. He's coming right at me. I'm hitting him. He gets a bar of power, throws it immediately, like no baiting. Oh, it's great. Then the last like 35, 40, he like starts backing off, and he literally waits till my phase timer goes away and starts dashing at me. Gets me cornered. I think I had 2 degens on me. I was never in risk of dying, but it's like, man, it can just go south because their health pool. And I mean, I had a 30% boost on it and a 20%, so that's even jacked up for her. But still, it only puts her like maybe 34,000 health or something, roughly. So yeah, it starts to just eat at you. So yeah, if the AI doesn't cooperate, or like I've taken a Medusa fight whenever after they've changed some things where I phased the first 2 hits and went to attacker, and all of a sudden like her third hit like comes in over the top of me or something. So yeah, there's
been a few times where she was bugged.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
then that's where like now, and Pete will tell you the same thing. Like, don't phase 2 hits anymore. You just can't do it.
Right.
Yeah, it's sketchy. So
Well, then Pete was posting some fucking video of him facing Domino, and he's facing like 4 fucking hits, and I'm like, what are you doing?
he
He's
wasn't
just
gonna try to punish it though. That was the thing.
That's
like,
true. You're right.
Yeah, he's just sitting there watching his timers. All
He's just,
doing.
I'm just like, oh my god, what are you doing, buddy? But
Building power.
that's the thing though. Like, he knows what he's doing. And it's like he's obviously earned like a lot of trust with us. Like, we know that if he messes up with Ghost, then it was a user error. But like,
He'll never say it was a bad matchup, no matter what it is, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Juggernaut.
That's true. Yeah.
On
That Juggernaut. He got his ass kicked by a Juggernaut. He didn't die, but he got his ass kicked.
He was using Wasp, right?
What's that?
Wasn't he using Wasp in that fight on 3?
No. He used. Oh, you're right. He did use Wasp. Never mind. You're right.
But
And
no,
he kept throwing the L1 into Juggernaut's Unstoppable, because I told him to throw the L1 to get the concussion up, which like has a 40% higher effect on Mystics or whatever. So like you can completely nullify or prevent Unstoppable with her L1.
He didn't prevent it once, I don't think.
No. Well, no, because he kept throwing it while he was unstoppable. Like, you have to throw it before he becomes unstoppable. But
That was funny.
yeah, you're right that was Wasp.
Oh man, yeah. So yeah, I know what you mean though. Like, no matter if you're so comfortable with the champ, and that was what took me a while, because obviously, I mean, I wasn't like an early adopter to Wasp, and I learned to play her right out of the gate. I did my legend run for 6.1 with her unawakened.
With Ghost, you mean?
So yeah, with Ghost.
Oh, really?
She's horrific unawakened.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. I didn't know any better though, because that was what I had.
Yeah,
I keep saying that,
doesn't
but
seem that bad unawakened. I don't.
That's just because you haven't used the awakened one.
Oh wait, you don't have the 5-star awakened?
He doesn't have a 5-star period.
Oh,
So
dude,
he has a
yeah.
6-star.
Yeah, I
It's
have an
night,
unawakened 6-star.
it's night and day, man. Night and day. Like she's good-ish unawakened, but she's like great awakened.
Yeah, it's extremely
So
interesting.
yeah, it's a huge difference. And I remember when I first started trying to really get to know her and use her, I couldn't get through Rhino and Realm of Legends without pretty much dying. And then of course over your progression you learn the timing. The phase timer is like ingrained when you play her a lot.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
just get used to
ingrained.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, like so you'll see somebody who's really comfortable with their player like sometimes push, like let's say you phase and they don't come right at you, they'll wait till just until it's
Mhm.
going to expire basically, and then make their move. So once you've got that timer, and that's where I think a lot of newer people to Ghost are going to go wrong. They're going to either do something too soon or wait too late, and it's going to cost them.
That's what happened when I feel like when Pete was. I mean, he wasn't hyping her up, but he was just playing her really well, and everybody got really hyped up about her. And then a lot of people got her from crystals and whatever,
And
and
ranked
then
them
she
up,
kind of
yeah,
got
without
benched
knowing.
And had no
because they
idea what
couldn't
they were
really figure
doing
it
and
out.
were getting killed. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, dude. Honestly, like I hated. I say hated. I really did not enjoy her play style at all until I got her awakened. I didn't.
Huh.
I didn't like the phasing. I didn't like kind of how it worked. But like once I was really, she became ingrained in how I like to play and stuff. Dude, I mean, I died with her today. Whatever. I won't die at that fight again. But she just handles so much stuff. It just really doesn't
Mhm.
matter.
Yeah. Yeah, she's ridiculous. I've been trying to use her in questing, like obviously the 6-star unduped version or whatever, but just to try to like get practice with her phasing because she's kind of like on my rank list if I do awaken her. But I
Oh,
can't get down the timing like on the phase intercept. Like I'm at like slightly over half the time, like maybe 60% of the time I'm successful. And then sometimes I'm just like, I feel like I'm in rhythm. And then it's just like, well, I just got punched when I feel like I shouldn't have. So I don't know. It's just,
you're in
she's
six
just
point
not a
two, right?
champion. What's that?
You're talking about 6.2.
No,
Six
I
point
haven't even,
two.
yeah.
Who
No,
are
I'm
you
talking
talking
about like,
to?
I'm talking
I thought he
about
was
like
talking about the
using her in
intercept one, where you
uncollected
got to
just to get
intercept them or
practice.
to get the timer
No,
off of you,
no. He's talking about probably like master or something.
like variant one.
No, I'm talking about uncollected just to get practice with her. Like I'm not talking about
Okay.
difficult fights. I'm just talking about practicing with her phasing,
Yeah, yeah.
phase
Well,
intercept. I
that's
just
tricky
can't do it.
because uncollected. I mean, they're still pretty aggressive, but they're not like in game aggressive. I don't think. So that's a little bit tricky. And then the other side of that is like, for instance, I run. Well, I just max sig my ghost, so I'm getting full max benefit from missing, max power
Mhm.
generated.
5%. Yeah.
And then I also run 5 out of 5 collar tech, so I
Nice.
can
Yeah.
literally hit the opponent almost 10 times before they get a bar power, and by that time I've already at least used one SP2.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
So,
So
such a
they're probably
difference.
dead.
oh yeah, watch. I don't know if Art of Chaos is still in here or not, but oh yeah, there you just
Yeah, he
posted.
is.
I watched his Warlock video against Havoc, and if you watch mine versus his, I don't know if he's running 5 out of 5 collar tech because the amount
He
of
is.
power he is.
Oh well, I thought maybe he took it off. I think he recently said that he's been running 5 out of 5, but maybe he's
Okay.
not. I don't know. Sorry, continue story.
Well, I was just gonna say like the amount of power that his Havoc fight that he was having to deal with versus what I was dealing with was stark contrast, man.
Oh
I feel
really?
like
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
Then he wasn't anymore.
Okay, well, he says he is. It must have been because I watched Seaton's video actually the other day on him fighting a Havoc boss with doing some heavy counters, and I thought with his heavy Warlock, and I was like, you know what, let me try that, and dude, it kept his power under wraps big time.
Oh nice. Are you running pacify? Or wait, what's the one where they don't
I run
gain power?
despair,
Okay. Huh.
not
Yeah,
resonate
I mean
though.
that would be one.
Yeah. Well, his heavy attack puts a bleed on him, So
Oh, sure. Okay, gotcha.
that's causing the willpower healing. So it just keeps his power drained like the whole fight. Like honestly,
Oh, that's clever.
every time I do that
Yeah.
fight, I pour it on as hard and as fast as I can, just like Cam likes it. And I've never had to bait a special 2. Like I can't even get him to a special 2.
That's crazy, dude.
I've tried because I don't like, I can't punish the SP1. I
Right.
got to just evade it. But I just pour it on, pour it on, pour it on, and yeah, his power just never jumps up there. So
I would love to have like the roster to justify 5 out of 5 collar tech because like Pete uses it, he swears by it.
that's why
And-
I unlocked it. I actually saved up the units and for Marina, and I waited, which is like the first time in forever, anytime I wanted mastery, like to be patient like that. Because I
Yeah.
remember when I unlocked Suicides, it's like, yep, buy an Odin. Like,
Oh yeah.
okay.
I did the same thing with MD like
Yep.
like before they nerfed it.
Yep. Oh, Mystic version. Yep. Buy an Odin.
Yep.
So yeah, that was how it was. So I saved up. I used some loyalty when the cores came to the store. Then I supplemented the rest with units. It cost me like 2,500 for that last level, and I wouldn't quite sold on it. But after playing with it, and of course, obviously, like my main go-to champs right now are Warlock and Ghost. It just
Yeah.
makes sense. And Sentinel for AQ. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just it's a really really powerful mastery, and I really hope that you guys in DC and BG more than anything can talk to those guys about how they do masteries, man, because there's so much potential. But the way they have it structured with having dedicated like trees, and you got to have so many to unlock things, like I think
Right.
it's so limiting, and it's so dumb, and no preset mastery slots and all that stuff.
The
It just-
preset stuff has to happen soon.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I
it
agree.
has to. How are we this far behind? I mean, he said they talked about it a year ago. It's like, dude, come
Right.
on. Like, all right, place defense. Hold on a minute, guys. 50, 60
Yeah.
units later, whatever.
Agreed.
I would love to run. I guess my left tree build would be pretty similar, but there's times where like I don't want to reset the whole thing. Like, let me just take the 8 points out of Suicides or something.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
don't make me recover this whole thing unless I want to. But Collar Tech, I really enjoy Collar Tech. Mystic Dispersion, I just don't run Mystics hardly anymore. I've got a couple on defense, but honestly, like I've placed with Max Limber, Max MD, got 0 kills, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. Those points are better somewhere else. And since
Yeah.
then, and then I started getting kills, and it just pisses me off.
That's
You know?
hilarious. The
Like,
dirty
how's
little
this-
secret about like top like we're in a position right now where with our prestige, like we're mostly facing legit top 10 alliances like ASR, NY, like we matched Kenobi this wars. Like those alliances are not dying to like because of MD unless we like tailor our entire defense around like control or flow. I mean, like that global, like it's not really going to matter. So it's
Yeah.
ultimately just kind of a waste of units. And like, there's so many other ways that we can spin our units, like on those 30 unit boosts and stuff in war. Like that's a way smarter investment for war, I think,
Oh,
than,
yeah.
than like mastery,
Hands down, man, for sure. And you're exactly right. It's funny because we've almost come to a point where for most players, I think a majority at the higher end, where it's usually sometimes not even the champ that gets you. It's going to be the global they've introduced or the
Yep.
node itself.
Right.
Stark Spider-Man for us on node 22, every war this season has got at least 1 kill, and I guarantee it's probably because of evade. I mean, like
Yeah.
you
Evade
got
is very
and
fun.
You got wrecked.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I guess there is a counter to that, but not everybody wants to bring a Venom or something.
Right. Well, good thing we've got a fully diverse attack roster in BG3. Skiara, he had a couple
Steve.
fights with Venom.
His name is Steve.
Yeah, whatever.
Steve.
Steve.
Oh, dude, Venom. Yeah, I mean, and that's what I've started to notice too. Like I've looked at our defense, BG3, BG1, and just looked around. It's like, dude, it's really like strong. I mean, we're pretty
Oh,
diverse,
yeah.
and if I'll tell you what, I always look at it from the other side. Like, if as soon as I join war and I go to scout, if I saw our defense, what would I think? And
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm like, damn it, this looks like a nightmare.
Yeah. If when you're it's really like when you're spreading out like different uh like for example, if people are pairing on path 4, like a Fury with a Domino, right? Like that's terrible because most people are going to send like a highly skilled Ghost player for that Domino, and then but you can't fight Fury with Ghost
I'm surprised
or
Pete hasn't
Wasp.
tried.
What's that?
I'm surprised Pete hasn't tried.
Well, he hasn't tried because I
You
haven't allowed him to.
Yeah,
Not
right. Like,
because he
nope, that
thinks
ain't
it's hard
happening.
or
Oh
not
man,
doable.
guys, I
Yeah,
I
I
actually I probably need to move an AQ. I haven't moved in a few hours.
You're like Heisey
speaking
now.
of Pete, huh? Pete
Yeah,
just
well,
reminded
I
you.
took down Sentinel. I mean, I took down Omega, so we're in section 2. I've been waiting, building up energy, but I'm linking the first node. Like, I gotta take out that Diablo so somebody can move up to finish their pass. So let me knock that out real quick, and if you guys are still going, I'll hop back on or something.
All
You're
right,
gonna be
man.
going until PG, right, Freeman?
I was planning to go till about 50 minutes from ago to like
Oh,
8. So I don't know. I don't
okay,
really have
no
like a.
problem. I'm like halfway done with power rating, so I just wasn't sure if
Well,
that's something
I
you
was
guys want.
hoping to check out the power ratings on stream
Okay,
because
it's gonna take me like another 15 minutes.
that's fine. I'll
Okay.
wait. If it's good, it's gonna be good news for me, right? So I'll wait.
Well, you didn't die, so it's not gonna be bad news for you.
When I had a bunch of fights,
Did you have a bunch how many did you have?
9.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a bunch.
Well, yeah, you made me take the stupid buffet fight and then the stupid
Oh, yeah.
that stupid Hyperion because you bring a bunch of like nonsense.
What?
I don't know. Who do you bring to attack?
Well, this last war I brought Cap and a skill teammate, Fury for encroaching stun. He's like perfect for that fight. And then who else did I bring? Oh, and I brought Quake for Path 3 Psychic Thorns, and I took that mini.
Yeah, a bunch of gibberish.
Right.
So I had to take the stupid Hyperion on
Yep.
46 or whatever.
Yeah, you enjoyed doing that though.
Meh. I enjoyed the Corvus fight.
Oh yeah, that's your favorite fight in war, isn't it?
That's my favorite fight. Last time when I did it, when Dap was streaming, I was like typing in his chat mid fight.
Oh God, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was good.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Setting an example.
Yeah, what an officer.
But he has a long SP3 animation, so it's okay. And even if I forget and don't pick up my phone right away, it's okay.
Jesus,
Nothing will happen.
it's crazy. Crazy. So Amir, when are you graduating, dude? You're close, right?
Yeah, if everything goes well, I should be done this year.
Okay. Like, are
Yeah.
you talking like end of the year, like
Yeah.
December range?
Yeah, so end of spring.
Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, end of this academic year.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm very excited.
What are you hoping is gonna come out of it after? Like, are you looking at like internships or?
I know I can probably get an offer this year because we get this career fair that they do. So the school that I go to in California is like a pretty good engineering school.
Mm-hmm.
And so we get during the career fair, most seniors get job offers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And our professors like tell us like now is a good time for engineers to graduate. Like they're picking up, like
Right.
private contractors are picking up people all the time. So yeah. So but the hope is the way it works. It will be this career fair. I'll probably go give my resume to a bunch of companies that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I should graduate. The one thing is I might I'm trying to get a physics minor. I don't need it, but I like physics a lot, so I'm thinking about doing it. If I do get a physics minor, it'll be one extra semester, but it's
Okay.
totally worth it for like a whole minor, you know?
I would say it is, yeah, for one semester. You just cram
Yeah,
a bunch of classes.
yeah. Because I'd only be 4 classes away from getting the minor, so I'll just
Okay, yeah,
cram
that
them all
makes sense.
together in one semester and get it.
That's good.
I would
Yeah.
Apply to
do that.
Kabam. That's true.
Yeah, man,
If you
physics
apply to
is
Kabam,
fun.
you could probably get For Loki banned.
You could definitely get Taters banned, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's already on the list.
Yeah, I'm already on the watch list.
He's been there once.
Yeah, I've been there once.
Nah.
Erroneously, obviously, like just in case anybody in the chat
Yeah,
is
yeah.
oh my god, really?
That's true. I never mentioned that part. Have you noticed?
Yeah, Dreamin always tries to like intentionally leave that out like a jerk.
Hey, I don't just
Like,
try.
yeah,
I
Taters is
succeed.
banned, yeah, of course.
It's true. You have.
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
It's more fun if people don't know that it was a mistake.
Yeah, it's definitely more.
He never mentions it's a mistake if you're not around.
Nope.
He just
I
says
don't
it.
even
and he
mention it
doesn't
when
say
he's around. He mentions it.
Correct. Yeah, I'm always the one jumping in to correct you.
But yeah, man, that's the. I was, you know, it's one of the things I like pondered really hard. Yeah, I was thinking things work out for the, for good. So I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe this is like in a way, like a sign to just like really focus on. Because I was kind of getting nervous that I'm about to graduate, and I'm so scared of like messing something up because I have to pass all my classes, and I've
Yeah.
been doing great. But I was getting like a little nervous now that I'm that close to the finish line. So I was like, okay, I'll just use this time to also like give school all my best and get out, and then I can like invest.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're able to like disassociate from MCOC to like take care of that stuff, like obviously we have guys that are working on big things right now in their personal lives, and that's awesome. But like, it is like for me, I would not be able to do that. Like I've had a job transition at the beginning of this year that was like I stopped doing YouTube altogether, and so it's like it really takes a toll. But I agree with you, man. I mean, I think based on where you're at with your school and how close you are, like it certainly isn't going to hurt you and like your like what's really important in life, like your schooling and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
It's not going to hurt that you're like not with us anymore right now, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, of course I miss you guys, but it's definitely a good. The good that can come out of that is being able to just give school all my. Because I was actually concerned when the second season started. I was like, oh, dude, because when I died in season 1, I was upset. Like it wasn't, it's not like I didn't care. And I was thinking, oh man, like imagine like dying right before an exam or a test.
Yeah.
It's over. I'm gonna go on that test and also like practically die.
Oh my god, can you imagine Dap taking a test after a war death?
Mopey Dap.
Oh my god.
Mopey Dap.
Good
Oh
disaster,
no.
huh?
It's a good thing that Dap is nowhere near any kind of schooling or education right now. Like, just the way that, but Dap is gone though. Like, let's make that very clear to everybody. We replaced Dap with a new recruit named Ramrod. He's like pretty much the same as Dap, pretty much same skill set, like not mopey at all. He's got like a can-do attitude, which I like. He doesn't PM me all the time. So Ramrod has been like a really, really good new recruit.
I heard he's a lot more tame than Dap when he dies.
Have you been watching Dap's war videos?
I've been off YouTube, man.
No, not you. I mean, you don't have a reason to.
Yes, I have. He's he's only died twice, and he's had some really, really hard fights.
I think the word you were looking for was struggling.
But, like, honestly, though, he is had really hard fights, and like somehow he's managed to get through them even when they weren't great and not
We're
die.
great.
Like
Every freaking fight is like a horror show.
he's had a good season so far.
Yeah.
Overall, like if you look at the numbers and you don't watch his war videos, then you're like, okay, yeah, he's had a good season.
And you don't look at the item uses and stuff. Yeah.
Correct.
Who's on top
Yeah, if
of,
you only look at his numbers.
Who's number 1 for PR right now in BG3?
It was Pete.
Ooh.
It's gonna be Pete or possibly Dreamin because Pete died and Dreamin had a shit ton of fights last war.
Let's get this shit updated, man.
I'm literally doing it right now. Just chill for a sec. just calm down.
I can't chill when there's the potential of something good about me being released.
It's gonna happen here shortly. I'll give you. I'm almost finished with BG3. I'll give you that.
Okay,
And
I don't
I'll
care about the
update
other
you.
BGs.
I've never seen anybody toot their own horns the way Dreamin does. It's insane, man.
It's just second nature to Dreamin.
Yeah. How do you
Yeah.
guys not do it?
Right. Oh, also, can I mention that Cam has not died yet?
Ooh.
Cam
Is he
going
still
through-
on the inverted controls?
Yeah, he's also been getting some like additional fights because
Oh.
like he took Domino on node 20 with Mysterio. I guess Mysterio is like a really, really exceptionally good counter to Domino, like
Well, he
potentially
was-
even better than Ghost.
He was just made as a domino counter.
Right. So it makes sense, but he's like we've ramped it up for him a little bit, like so that he doesn't get bored and shit.
Right.
But yeah, he's had a really good season, obviously.
Which Rampage is in chat? We have
This is the real one.
there-
The other Rampage Junior is in Australia, so he's probably not as
okay. Rampage Junior is the one I had a conversation with because he like DM'd me about his car when he saw that I was working on like stuff related to mechanical engineering and stuff. He like DM'd me
Oh.
about his car and his plans
Oh,
for his
he's the
car.
one that he posted that really cool picture, right? That was him.
Yeah. Then he
Yesterday,
DM'd
yeah.
me about it.
Oh, is he
Well, I
building
don't know.
a car?
Yeah, it's like
He-
a nice Mercedes, right? Like the black one.
I don't think that's his. What he DM'd me was a fixed up Supra, I think.
Oh, that might have been a different one.
Because he likes to mod, so he mods his car.
Don't say he likes the mod.
Not in the game.
Oh, Draymond.
Moon Knight Gamer, did you just ask me when Starfighter will go live when she's like in the chat? Maybe ask her. She probably knows better than I do. The next time she will be live. Yeah. Because
I'd
I
say hi
personally
to
don't
Star.
know.
Star, I got your title. You're the only. So I got 2 titles from that, and I loved the Mega Star title. I went back.
Oh
and
yeah,
got
I
it.
know. Yeah,
The Mega Star is so cool.
It is cool. I like how in game they they have a list of like all the titles you can get and all the in-game IGNs of like the CCP people that contributed, and they just straight up left like cut off half of Cam's IGN. It just says Omega and Star.
I kept wondering who Omega is.
It's Omega Dawn. They cut his stuff off.
Dude,
I mean, they have
That was
to.
Cam's joke, but yeah.
They have to.
Yeah. Yeah, they could. I don't know. I was bummed to see that. I was like, what?
What were you expecting? They're gonna say Omega.
I don't know, like maybe Omega and then 4 star symbols? Like, I don't know. Just feel like,
that
who
would have
cares?
been pretty
Like,
funny.
Just put it
That's
in
not
there.
gonna
It's not like it says Omega fuck or something. Like, just
You
put
might as well
Omega
say
fuck.
that.
Well,
cares?
you can't put that in the game. I tried to make an alt account Heisenberg.420.
They wouldn't let you do that?
Yeah, they wouldn't let
No
me.
way.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Their
Big
censoring
Brother
is
shit.
really aggressive. Their censoring is like Cade's Nightbot. speaking of Cade, if you're in stream, come back to like doing things in MCOC, man. I left my spot for you, Cade. This is why. It's a plan to bring you back.
We're gonna be on that in about a week and a half.
Oh, because you're seeing him in Comic Con, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're driving up
Dude.
together.
It's literally your job to bring him back.
Correct. That's why I'm doing it.
If you can't bring him back to the game, you don't get to go back home. You
Well,
stay over there.
I think I'm gonna go home, but I would not want to live in New York.
Why? New York is great. The subway is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I have BG3. So here's the thing. So I have BG3. There, all the info input, but
Oh, I see.
the way
I
that
see.
the algorithm works is like the
Right.
power rating score is not going to be exactly as it will be until everybody's deaths are entered. But what I can tell you is Pete is still going to be first in BG3, and you're going to be second, and very close second.
Ooh.
But not close enough that when I update all of the other groups, it will change. Like it'll slightly change the power ratings, but it won't change
Right.
it enough to surpass Pete. You're probably going to be top 5 this week.
Ooh. We should quit
So what-
power ratings immediately.
That wasn't
Okay.
worth the wait now, huh, Dreamin'?
No, that's promising. I mean, I never even sniffed the top couple last season because I sucked. But you know, we're back.
We back, boy.
that
So
hard?
yeah, it'll take me like maybe another 10 minutes to do the other 2 groups.
We'll wait
Okay.
just to make sure. Just
Yeah.
to make sure I'm not number one.
Well, I promise you, you're not going to be. Like you're not going to pass Pete based on the difference right now, but we can check.
That's a big sad. Are you gonna post defense? I know Amir used to ask like 2 minutes after we would
Yeah.
match.
The number one thing I miss about Amir is the tags in chat at 6:05 p.m. Eastern. Hey, what's defense? Or you posting defense? Like, yeah.
That was one time.
That was that one time. That you did it at least 4 or 5 times.
I always got confused because I would look at the timer. It says 19 hours, and I'm like, has Taters not been
Oh.
doing this for the last like 5? Where has he been?
I wake up. I have an alarm set for 24 hours from war start, and I wake up at exactly 24 hours, and that's when I start working on defense.
Also, the other reason is I have certain fights. I used to have like certain fights in AQ where I'd like to take them with Suicide's Corvus. So I'm trying to
Right.
like get the timing perfect for to remove them and plays defense. But I didn't know that it does that because it says like let's say you just got matched right now, but it also says you only have like 19 hours left.
Only 19 hours left. Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I'm
but
a heavy
that's-
sleeper. I always get scared that I
Yeah,
will sleep through like
since they
defense
changed
or
the matchmaking algorithm or whatever, there's only 21 hours now to place defense. It's 21 hour placement phase and then 24-hour attack phase.
Taters, why is my Heimdall hitting for like 260 with 2 Furies and Suicides? That was a 174 damage heavy. 3 Furies.
You're
Is he-
probably not playing him right. That's
have-
the reason.
I have 3 Furies. How are you supposed to play him?
Well, okay, so like ideally, you would get an L3 first, which would give you an aptitude buff,
He's
and then
not.
you would.
Mine is not duped.
It doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter. Okay.
Isn't that his
See, that's
awakening
why
ability?
he's not hitting hard enough.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's
Got
the
it.
reason.
That's the reason. If you were doing that, then you'd be good. But the other thing is, if you if you throw a special, then you'll get a precision buff, and you really want to like get a permanent precision. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. It's Heimdall. Like it doesn't matter.
Need that awakening? Put a generic in. I believe I only know one person that's ever done that, and I currently do not have an. I don't have a generic awakening gem actually. I have 2 cosmic gems, but
Who Who would put a generic in that guy?
It's crazy.
Who?
Do you know? Do you know whom I gave both of my generics to?
Who's the other one?
Well, to just I don't know, guess.
Someone ridiculous.
Um,
Has to be.
Bishop.
No, Jesus.
Isn't your Bishop
No.
SIG
I
200?
know. No, he's SIG 140 or something.
Oh,
Heimdall was my first generic, and then I held on to my second generic for a while, and then I finally gave it to somebody like within the last couple months.
Is Art right?
is it Spider-Man?
What did Art say? Yeah, it
It
was
said
Spider-Man.
Ultron. Spider-Man.
Oh, Jesus, no.
No, I used a tech gem on
Which
Ultron.
Spider-Man?
Night Monkey.
Oh.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Oops.
Prestige moves.
Oops. Yeah, now it's getting a
Oh,
smash with
dude.
Kenobi.
Oh, dude, yeah. And so, like, so we just faced Scrolls, and I had a fight in Section 2 on Node 34, which is like the limited immunity node. An unduped 6-star rank 2 Heimdall.
That's even worse than Fury.
Oh, 100%. Dude,
is it
Fury
really?
is actually, like, a lot of people are giving you shit, I think, just because you give people shit all the time, and it's like an opening for them. But, like, Fury is still functional, unduped. Like, he's got great synergies, and his bleeds are, like, fucking insane, dude.
Is Heimdall not functional and duped?
He's not functional duped.
Yeah, he's not really a functional champ at all.
Dreamin', would you rank 5 a duped Fury now, like during this time?
No.
Nah.
I'm gonna awaken the 6-star.
How?
It's gonna
He's
happen
gonna
soon.
will it to happen.
I'm gonna will it into
Oh.
existence.
Well, okay. I thought you had like there was talk about like awakening gems or something.
Star-Lord is functional. Shut up.
He's
Well, I
one
mean,
hell of
I
a
fought a 565 OG Cap Marvel a couple wars ago. That was really weird.
A what?
A 565 OG Cap Marvel.
Oh, an OG? Oh.
Yeah, I nearly timed out.
565?
Yeah, 565. Took me. It was 2 minutes 50 seconds.
Nearly timed out. Classic.
Because I took it linked with Void and Mighty Charge, and then oh my god. No, B-Man, you have that Karnak. Don't you have like a Karnak that's around like 660? And who else do you have that's like super high 6-star?
Cap World War II.
Oh yeah, your Cap World 2 is like getting close
That's
to like
so sad.
680 or something, right?
Yeah.
That's
And he
an easy
keeps
rank.
like
I love B-Manny's 6-star pulls. Endless
Oh,
dupes.
yeah.
All he does is pull dupes. It's so hilarious.
he keeps them like every time he dupes him again. he like post a picture in War Chat of like the upgrade screen or like the rank up screen with the like that like contemplative emoji. like eventually we're just gonna all be like, yeah, you know what? It's a good idea now. You should probably just do it.
I mean, if he was so okay, you figure he'll be 6-200 within like what 10 crystals. So I mean, at 6-200, he's probably pretty strong.
I mean, he's gonna be decent, I guess. Like if he's R2 Sig 200, he's gonna be able to take. He's gonna be basically be Thing, like through block.
Well, let's chill.
I mean, he would take literally no damage through block.
That's true. He'd be a better he'd be a Cap and fit anywhere without the damage.
Right? Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would never advise that rank up.
I get so sad when B-Manny gets a new 6-star.
You just wanted to do.
Yeah,
Dupe
just
Karnak
dupes.
and
More
Cap.
Karnaks. More what's his name? Cap World War IIs.
Yeah.
Doesn't Cam also have like a bad history of duping 6-star champs?
Cam's
Wasn't he-
6-star Iron Fist is like 660.
Oh my god. 660?
I think so, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's at least 40.
Yeah, I think that's the only one. I could be missing something major, but I'm pretty sure that's the only one that's like the really bad one for him.
Yeah, Heisey, dude, everyone is getting magic and magic and magic, except obviously you, but yeah. You shut your
I got
damn
my
mouth.
I got my magic and duped her in a reel of 5 calves. Same one reel of 5 calves.
Nice.
I showed you the screenshot. Oh no, I showed him the screenshot. Never
Yeah, you
mind.
gotta troll Heisey.
I sent it to him. I got her like I popped 5 calves and then she was there and her dupe.
You got her twice within 5 calves?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't think he was happy. I feel like I sent it to him.
Good. If you haven't, send it now.
That was when calves were so hot when they first came out and I was buying them like freaking crack. I couldn't stop buying them.
Do you buy a lot of crack?
No, I'm saying they were like crack.
Caught you red-handed, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
We won't tell your professor. Okay?
So when you said
gonna hop off.
when you said you put stuff
I'm
on your hands to fight the baby powder, is that what you were talking about?
Dude, that baby powder thing, it's genius. Hobbit is a freaking genius. I
The
learned
thing-
that from his stream.
Here's the thing about the baby powder thing, though, is first of all, like, you're gonna get baby powder all over your phone. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, but I'm gonna potentially solo the fight.
Potentially. So. Is there no potential without the baby powder?
Dude, it's I don't understand it. It's like somebody explained this to me. I don't understand. And one of my engineering friends, like doing like ECE, said what happens is like the electrolytes in the hand in your hand, your phone is actually using the electrons in your finger to like determine movement, right? But when you get sweaty, it doesn't understand. It gets like the communication between the phone and the electrons in your finger get all weird because of your sweat.
No, that makes sense, but like the
So
problem is, why are your hands sweating in the first place? Number one, and then number two, fucking baby powder, dude, on your phone.
Well, it's not that bad, and then when you're done, you just kind of like clean it with napkins.
You clean your phone with napkins.
What am I gonna clean it with?
What? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a very weird situation all around.
I only do it when it's like really bad. Like when I can tell my hands are like sweaty and I can't. I don't know. I need to take a fight. I need to move. But also like, I don't know. My phone hasn't had any issues because of the powder, so it works. I'm also now thinking, what if Hobbit was like trolling? But I don't think he was. I thought he was.
No, I'm pretty sure that other players do that. I've heard other players do that. The worst is I've heard some players say that their hands get too dry and they need to like lotion their hands to get like a response on their screen. Like, that's weird to me.
No, I wish my hands were getting dry, dude. I'm not. It's not like my hands are always sweaty. So when they're not sweaty at all, I play like I have. It's much better controlling everything when I'm playing, and then as soon as they kind of start getting sweaty, and I only get sweaty when I'm nervous. So which means usually like war fights.
Right.
But yeah, like I think the way it works is that the sweat from your hands, it just kind of like causes an issue between the phone receiving electrons messages from your finger, from the tip of your finger, and that's why like in theory you wipe your phone right when you before you're gonna play, because if there's any smudge on it, that also can cause
Right.
like, and every tiny dropped input can be game over. So you wipe your phone, you clean your hands, all that stuff.
That's true. You gotta wash your hands before the
Lost this
fight.
fight due to that too. So
Yeah. No, I did. God, I just only had like a few minutes.
yeah, but you said my hands were too sticky.
Well, because that's what kept like I was missing a bunch of blocks, which doesn't usually happen.
What were you doing before the fight?
Nothing. Just the like,
Nothing.
the markers and the like erasers and stuff from the whiteboard is
sure.
so.
Oh, dude, that's Mary.
Oh, is she here?
Yeah. She says, has Amir seen your gloves? Interesting.
Oh.
What gloves?
Okay. Dreamin', do you remember those?
Gloves.
Like from my LOL stream like a year and a half ago?
What?
I don't.
Okay, so all right, so I used to do. I don't. Okay, first of all, I don't use gloves. Okay, like it's not like a continual
Are you
thing.
like Teddy Bridgewater?
Kind of. Okay, so so yeah, so like during LOL when I was doing the LOL streams, those fights are so long, like that my hands would get sweaty, and so I like literally have like gloves that I wear when I'm either playing like long sessions of PS4 because like the controllers get smudgy and stuff. And then I had gloves with the thumbs cut out to play MCOC so that the cloth of the gloves would like soak up my sweat, my hand sweat.
Ah,
Yeah. It's in one of the LOL videos.
That's pretty
I
funny.
don't know. So but that was slightly different scenario where like the fights were like literally 15 minutes long.
that's the same thing for me if the fight is 3 minutes long.
Right. Right. I would say that that's like, yeah, that could potentially be an issue. But yeah, so I did have those.
I don't, it's interesting. So I was like thinking about that too, right? Because my hands never get sweaty when I'm doing AQ. Like I'm comfortable in AQ. I don't get nervous at all. So I
Right.
know that's why
Well,
my
they're
I would
hands
hope-
mistakes, thank you.
I would hope so.
But so the point is, right, is that I know for a fact that when my hands are sweaty, it's because I'm nervous. And that
Right.
only happens when I'm about to play war. But yeah, it's so weird. Also, I really want to buy an iPhone to find out if that makes a difference. I'm not. This isn't the part of the story where I make excuses at all. But I'm wondering, like, I wonder if playing on Android, the gameplay itself, is it different than when you're playing on an iPhone? Given, for example, they're both new, like you're using both like new
Yeah.
systems. I've
I
always wondered.
I've
don't
I've
know.
never
Yeah,
played
I don't
on
know
an
if it would like
Android.
affect actual inputs, but like iPhone is absolutely faster at processing.
But
Like,
is it only the load times, or does it affect at all gameplay itself?
no, it does. It does affect the responsiveness of the actual graphics and stuff. Like it's got a
Ah.
faster processor and stuff. But
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that would affect like actual physical like
Right. Right.
input.
Yeah. Yeah. I've always just wondered if that would ever make a difference, because we always hear like, oh, the game is made for iPhone.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
So I've always
here's
wondered.
my thing with iPhone. If you're like
I really don't like
heavily
it.
into MCOC and stuff, like Brian Grant, a historically like frugal guy.
Cheap ass, yeah.
Yeah, like just like a legendary cheap ass.
Yeah.
Actually bought an iPhone specifically to play MCOC.
Shit, he
That
has
should give
two.
you all the information that you know. Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
That's kind of what inspired my wonderment about the situation, because he says he loves Android, and if it weren't for the game,
Right.
he wouldn't have owned iPhones.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's I've wondered if that would make a difference.
I-
There's the new phone, the new Rogue phone. People say it's amazing. It's
Yeah,
super
people say
fast.
good stuff about like the new Android.
So the phone is super fast. It's like 12 gigs of RAM, right? The CPU is insane. But it has a 120 hertz screen, which is crazy. That's super fast for a phone. So I really want to try playing on it and see what it looks like. Everything would be butter smooth when you're like scrolling through anything, or like the graphics, or everything would be so smooth. It'd be so nice. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I might get the new. I haven't decided yet. The new.
Because the new iPhone is trash.
Is why?
Have you seen it? It's received so many bad reviews.
Oh really?
Well, first of all, it's definitely not new. All they did was just change the camera layout, and it looks all funky.
Well, I don't care about the
Um,
camera.
And then they haven't done anything new to the phone itself. So if you don't care about the camera, you're better off buying an iPhone 10 XS. I think.
Well, I
we're
mean,
still-
then I'll just keep the one I have. I thought they updated the processor.
I don't think they did, and if they did, the difference doesn't warrant you upgrading to another $1,000 phone. So I'm playing on a Note 8, so I'm 2 generations behind because the Note 10 is out. So I'm either going with a Note 10, which is also such a gorgeous phone, or I'm gonna go with the Rogue phone. Cade, do
Interesting.
you know if it's better? Even though it's new, do you know if it's better? It's actually faster.
I mean, I don't. They don't slow them down.
But is it so? Okay, better to question it this way. Is it better enough to make you want to upgrade?
Because I was originally planning on waiting for next year to upgrade. Because
Uh huh.
the iPhone 8 Plus that I have still runs everything fine. So I don't really need to like upgrade now.
You're on the 8,
I have the 8 Plus, yeah.
so that was like 3 years ago,
No, it was brand new 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Um, I'm the big reviewers. Those include like Linus or MKBHD. Those are the Dave Lee, or two Dave Duty, something like that. Those guys know everything, at least as far as the consumer products go, and
And they said it's not great.
they haven't been excited about it. They're saying the upgrade they're making is not worth changing your phone
Interesting.
Right.
from from a 10. It's not worth the upgrade. Wait, the next one will be probably worth it. Same thing happened with the Note 8, and then they
That's
came out with the Note 9, and it wasn't worth the upgrade. But now the Note 10 is worth it.
yeah. I'll probably wait for the next one.
I think I'm due for an upgrade too, but I'm in no rush.
What are you using?
I have whatever. I think I'm still using the 8 Plus with the same as Dreamin', right?
Yeah. Ooh, I have
So,
Mystic Six Stones and Overflow. Who should I put them into?
Magic.
She's already 200.
Um,
Probably, I guess Sim Supreme, right?
oh yeah, if he's not fully.
Or Iron Fist. He's close to max. He's at 140, all natural.
Iron Fist is the guy that I've been pumping my overflow mystics into for a long time because of how quickly arena fights go with him.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, but
You're gonna rank up Supreme?
No,
I'm
I'll
trying
just
to rank mine up now. I
I'll just-
really want to rank him up.
give him some 6 stones. Probably shouldn't have given him 20, but I don't like having it not as increments of 20.
B-Manny says 6S all day. B-Manny, you're selling the 6S?
wait, no way.
I
There's
don't
no
think
way.
that one can even run it.
Well, Cade
Yeah,
said something about it, about the 6S.
Diablo wouldn't be in my prestige, so there's no point in ranking him because he's so low.
Yeah, but that's true. I mean, there's no point in ranking it, obviously.
So
All right.
Dreamin' doesn't
I mean,
have to rank
he
for
gets
prestige
kills, right?
anymore.
Didn't someone in our battle group die to him last season?
Yeah, Art did,
Yeah, I thought so.
and now he's having like a fucking amazing season. He soloed 3 bosses.
Yeah, he's been good.
Yeah.
Star
There's
says she's
there's
on
several-
the 6S, by the way.
There's several people that have been much better than last year or than last season.
Yeah, myself.
You've been good, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
All right. You can just say you've been good and then move on. Like you can actually choose to be nice right now.
I don't even comprehend what you just said.
He's saying just compliment him and move on without having to
That's right. Just
backhand the compliment.
stop all talking from right when you said you've been good this season.
Hey, I
That's
said
it.
you've actually been good this season, so I did at least, say
Okay.
that. The only death I remember last season was the Cap Infinity War versus Thing fight. That was really good.
Oh gosh. Was that Art's comment?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. That was one of my better moments. Okay, let me ask you this: what's worse? I
The
already
Brett
know
one.
answer
The
to
Brett
this.
one is worse, 100 times
Okay,
worse.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Because the Brett fight, that fight is just 100% impossible. Like you literally can't do damage. Period.
Right.
The thing fight you could do.
It's just
um,
very difficult. Yeah.
It's just extremely hard. But he has enough damage. You could just use SP3s and
Right.
like it could be done. Where he got screwed is he tried to nullify it, couldn't, and got smacked. and so that it probably took him.
Right.
It probably took that happening twice before he was, like, oh wait, this is not working. And by then, like, it's hard to recover. But the Iceman again buffet Iceman with the buffet node against Killmonger is just literally 100% impossible. Like you couldn't kill a 4-star Iceman there, or a 4-star Killmonger.
Yeah, that was really funny.
It's,
But I mean,
it's
they should
item use,
people should say something when they're when like it's clear that like you messed up.
What's that?
But like if it's clear that you made a mistake and like the fight that someone has is impossible, people should say something.
Oh yeah, agreed. But Brett had, to his credit, has always kind of been a, okay, you say do this, I will do this type of person, and I just totally effed him on that one. That was like that was like season 3 or 4 or something.
That was a
I know-
long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I do
But it
think
was-
they were doing power ratings though.
I saw that and I was just like, he used who on what? Like,
Yeah, it was just a complete brain fart.
like what are you doing?
Yeah.
Brett boosted so hard, bless his heart. He did. I mean, he boosted.
Boost. Brett always boosts really hard. Like he goes absolute ape shit on the boost.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, I'm almost finished with BG2, and then I can give you power ratings, and we can all go to sleep.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
I want to try
The
to rate
only
Dap
reason
like
this stream is
2
still
minutes
going.
before he ends his stream.
Hey, speaking of DAP, B Manny totally pulled a DAP this war.
Ooh, let's hear that.
Well, you know already, so.
Well, I'm sure I do. I
B.
probably
Manny-
just forgot.
Yeah, so B Manny was actually backup this war,
Uh huh.
and he pulled a DAP. He's like he got capped on his energy. And
Oh, I
he
read
got-
that.
As a backup, he got capped on his energy, and he got so flustered that he was capped that he just chose a spot and he just moved to help with energy. And then poor Carl, like one of our new recruits,
Right.
like had an impossible fight, or like I guess a really really difficult fight that B Manny would have like just easily taken with Warlock.
Wow. B Manny. Tisk
Yeah.
tisk. Did Carl die?
Hey, yeah, he died, and that's literally what I said. I said tisk tisk.
Yeah. That's poor leadership.
No, but he knew right away. Like he was like, yeah, whoops, I just got capped on energy. The lesson is don't make B Manny back up.
So he did that and he died. That was a rough war for B Manny.
Yeah.
Doesn't be Manny decide who's on what path and who's backup?
I mean, he contributes. It's him and DT and JD, but mostly
Oh,
I
I
think
see,
him
I
and DT. But like
I see.
they've been really trying to focus heavily on like they need to focus on the matchups above everything. Like DT is really skilled, obviously, and he like for some reason likes to take like the hardest fights, even if he doesn't have the best matchup, and it's just not smart. So they've been trying to focus on that, and so I think that it just worked out that B Manny was backup, and then he just completely like threw that backup role in the trash because he was not available as a backup.
B Manny just threw Carl under the bus.
Oh yeah, completely. Poor Carl. And then Carl's posting in war chat. He's like, "Hey guys, I have a Havoc. This is on the hidden lane too on Path 7." So he's like, "Hey guys, I have a Havoc on here. I have Symbiote Supreme, Void, and Namor. All three are really bad matchups. Namor's damage back counts as energy damage, so that just beats Plasma. Obviously, Sim Supreme is just suicide against Havoc. And Void is like, plus it was the breakthrough node too, so like Void's not going to be doing enough damage. So he's basically got to survive a detonation. I think that he actually did screw up in that fight, and he could have soloed it, but Warlock would have just like fucking shit all over Havoc.
Yeah.
So it would have been super, super easy.
See,
And by the way,
those things should
Right.
reflect in power ratings. Like that, B Manny should lose a point for that.
yeah, it's just not possible to do that. Like
Just this
It's
once.
kind of like PER to bring this around to the NBA since we're like only a month away from the NBA here.
That's true.
True. Like PER is I think probably like the most reliable overall like single stat to like evaluate a person's overall value.
You prefer it to like RPM?
I do personally. And obviously it has its context.
Right.
Like you're gonna have like Andre Blatch from several seasons ago, who had like a 25 PR, which is like borderline MVP level, but he was only playing like 22 minutes a night or whatever. But my point is, no stat is gonna like give you full context. Like it's not possible for a single stat to exist like that.
Didn't he got a contract extension and got cut before the extension kicked in? Wasn't that him?
I don't think he got cut. I think he like bailed and then he went to play in like fucking Jamaica or something.
I don't think that's.
Did he get cut? I don't.
I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure he
didn't
got like
get cut.
waived before the extension actually. He got stretched before the
Oh,
extension
okay.
kicked in.
Oh my god, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that should get a GM fired.
Well, it did. Billy King is like the worst GM in sports history, and he got fired right after that, didn't he?
Yeah, but wasn't he the GM for like 20 seasons?
It was a long time,
Like
dude. Way
19,
long.
19 seasons too long.
Yeah, that's like I'm not gonna make that joke. Never mind.
Ooh,
No, it's not worth it. It's not about you, Amir. I don't want that to like
Is this?
infiltrate.
No. You're fine. You're fine.
all right. Let me
Don't worry.
start thinking here.
All right, I'm almost finished with these power ratings. Just
I don't care about power ratings currently. Let me recreate what you said.
okay. It doesn't matter. I was gonna make a joke about that's like keeping around like a certain member for.
Oh, it
Bro,
wasn't a
that's
mere
why-
joke.
It was not an Amir joke. No, it was about a former person that is a very famous person in For Loki lore.
Even I know who that is.
Who?
Yeah.
If that is who you're talking about,
It probably is.
because that person was mentioned a few times in the BG chat.
Oh yeah, probably.
Unless you're saving it. Unless you meant me and you're saving it, I know who you're talking
No.
about.
I swear to Christ, it's not you.
Then I know. Yeah, I know for sure who you're talking about.
Dreaming would not too. So
And
it's just not.
I'm surprised Dreamin doesn't know.
He was mentioned in where?
Yes.
In the BG chat multiple times.
BG3.
Yeah.
Former member.
Oh, you're thinking of Natsu.
Is that not who you're talking about?
No, it's not. I think it's well before your time.
Oh,
You
okay,
just
okay.
don't have the history. No,
I
was
thought you
talking
meant
about somebody
Natsu.
else.
So it's somebody that was there longer than they should have.
Oh yeah. It doesn't matter.
It matters.
All right. Okay, almost finished. I have.
Are you talking about Brett?
No, dude. No, I'm not talking about anybody that's in the alliance right now. I have four people left to enter, and then we're good to go.
All right.
All right. I'm doing Heisey right now.
The Iron Fist guy. That's Cam. He's still there.
The Iron Fist guy, yeah, that's got to be Cam.
I don't think. No, he's not talking about Legacy.
No.
You're not gonna let it go, huh?
I'm not gonna give. I mean, it doesn't. I'm not gonna like say anything more about this right now. Dreamin', who's your next trivia opponent?
Oh, I forgot about trivia. I don't know.
Are you
Getting
doing that
that
tomorrow?
rematch soon?
I completely forgot about it. Where's Meta? Yo, Meta, you want to do trivia? I don't even have anyone to face.
I'll do. Well, I can't do it tomorrow.
I still want my
I'd
rematch
like
at some
to.
point.
What's that?
I still want my rematch at some point. I know I can get him.
You
Yeah,
can't.
you should do. Draymond, you should do your rematch tour, and just go through like your opponents and just rematch them.
Or match
can-
Cam.
I can do a couple.
Or
I wanted
match
to do. I wanted to face Heisey again.
Yeah, I'm sure. But actually, that would be
would love to
probably
be
a really fun stream.
I don't think he's talking about any of those people now.
Who are the people talking about in the chat?
Quick shot. Joel.
No.
Quickshot was in for Loki before.
Yeah, Joel was before I ever was in for Loki.
Is it the dude that pissed off B-Man? Is it the guy that
Future Trunks?
went to jail?
No, that's Tef. No, it's not him.
Dude, for Loki has an interesting past, man.
Oh yeah, dude. We remember our fallen, man.
I was for sure not. I started getting into the game for real in 2017. This stuff sounds like even before that.
Teflon was in 2017. Well, no, he wasn't. Teflon was like early last year because.
Last year.
Yeah, like 2018, like early 2018. Because I've only been in for Loki since March of last year.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I've only been in for Loki since March of, so for a little over a year and a half. And Dreamwind was the recruit before me. I came in like 2 weeks later.
That was two big
And
hits for BG3.
You surpassed him by
Yeah.
all means in terms of contribution.
What's that?
You surpassed him by all means in terms of contribution to the alliance.
Has he?
Oh, like by a mile.
I've been better literally every war season, and my prestige is way higher.
Well, I mean, contributing as in like officer work or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean that's it. In terms of like
But
anything,
that's like a lot.
But in terms of anything in game, like it's not even close.
Was that? I think the one. No, you have been. Never mind. I was gonna say my MVP candidate year, but you were still better though. I think that actually might have been the year that you won the power rating thing.
That I set the record.
Yeah, was that the year? Or
that was the first season we did power ratings.
Yeah, season 4. Okay, so season 5 was my MVP candidate year.
I can't imagine. How could you finish ahead of me? That doesn't sound possible.
And Pete won.
Because that's when I was using Morningstar. But I mean, you used to bench me all the time because my rating was out of whack.
No, that was the season that I only died twice and I took 29 every single war.
Ooh, you went full poor man's Dubes.
Yeah, exactly. I was so B Manny and Dubes were handling Path 5 and BG1 and BG2. And I was part of the clan then that season because I was just smoking everything. And we were all yeah, cool. We're the trio. None of them actually said that. I was just thinking this in my head.
But Dubes could do it season after season after season.
Oh yeah, no, he
never
literally did
implode.
season after.
Yeah, you would have oh yeah, sorry guys, 3 deaths this one.
No, the first time ever that I died 3 times, in the same war, I think was the first war of last season.
No. You started a season with 3, 2, 1 deaths. You went 3 deaths.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I remember that. Yeah. You loved that. That was your favorite stat.
Well, because you died more in the first 2 wars than I had ever in a season.
Yeah. First season, last season, first war, I backed Taters up, for what it's worth.
Oh yeah, dude! Last season, first war. It was the worst. I mean, it was the worst start possible. I was okay, cool. I'm super fucking pumped. Power rating, it's gonna be great. I took this fight. The off season.
And then after the first war, I was actually ahead of him in PR.
He was negative. Taters was below 0.
He texted me and he told me what to do, and he's like, "I don't even think I should be telling you what to do." And I'm like,
yeah, it was really bad. Okay, I'm done with power ratings. Hold on, I just gotta make one algorithm change to update for the added 4th war. 1 sec.
This thing has an algorithm. This is how complex this is.
Oh, it's a massive algorithm. It's so.
You can do it on Excel, right?
No, I use Google Docs.
Oh.
There have been a couple top 10 alliances that have asked me to, if they could have the updated version on the new map of the power rating thing, because I shared the previous one.
Right.
And I was yeah, I don't mind, but you have to have data for the new map, otherwise none of it works.
Right.
Can they fill in the data as they go, or does it have to have data that already exists?
You have to have pre-existing data.
It has to have pre-existing data to start. So what we did last season was we used 3 preseason wars as the base data, and then every single war of last season, I would add that new data. So at the end of the season, we had 15 wars worth of data, and now we have 15 plus 4. We have 19 wars worth of data, and it's just going to keep building. So it's a lot more accurate now, like which fights are actually hard, that type of shit. But oh my gosh, we've got a new leader, a new power ratings leader.
Is it Celeste?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He's been ridiculous. Okay, so give me just a second. Let me go through here and make sure that everything looks good. And then I'll just, what do you want me to do? Just rattle them off?
No, post it in the news chat.
Oh yeah, obviously. Okay.
I can read it.
Okay. All right. Just take me a second here. B Manny and Pete both like got kind of
plummeted,
faulted.
right? Yeah.
No, B Manny did. I think B Manny actually fell out of the top 5 completely.
Ooh.
He was 1 last war.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was a big drop.
You're gonna get an angry PM.
Nah, probably not.
Probably not.
All right. So 1. It's 2. Oh, Pete's still 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. All right, you're 5, Dreamin'.
Yay, top 5.
Yeah.
Imagine how cool it would be if I ended up number 1.
Yeah, that would be so cool for everybody. All right, I'm gonna post it.
So I heard Brian might beat your prestige, Dreamin'.
He can't, even if he gets everyone to
No,
1600.
it's not possible.
Yeah.
No?
No.
I heard if he rank 5's Phoenix
really,
or something.
Really high.
No, he still can't get to my level. He can get close, but not to.
So you're
No.
really safe, huh?
Yeah,
no, I mean,
Dreamin'-
no, people could pass me if they wanted to, but they would just have to rank all of them. Although it's possible now that there's like Warlock and Sunspot. I don't know if we have anyone with Sunspot, but a bunch of people
Mac
have
had Sunspot at 565.
Max Sig.
No, probably not.
Yeah, so you would need someone with but we have some Warlocks, so you could do it with you would need Thor, Namor, Warlock, Captain Marvel, and then just someone who can beat Thing, basically. Cause I have but I have
Thing
Stealth
is in your
Spidey.
prestige?
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, it's sad.
That is pretty sad. What is he? 10 point? What's his prestige?
He's like 10605,
Oh, that's horrific, huh?
bringing me down quite a bit. Yeah.
All right, it's posted.
I don't know. Let's click. No, still not. Who are we waiting on? Is this Enzo or what path is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that better be Enzo? Cause he's obviously asleep. But if that's Pete, I'm gonna be a little annoyed.
Damn, dude, look at the difference.
Of course it's Pete.
Deaths
It's
in BG.
Of course. Huh?
Look at the deaths per BG difference. Like, holy motherfucker.
Yeah, 1 and 3 still have less total than 2.
Yeah, 1 and 3 combined.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
nice. 27 kills, 1 death. That looks good.
Oh shit, that's not even right. I'm gonna have to unsend this.
Of course.
I can't believe it. Have you ever not unset the power ratings? I don't think you ever have. Mine is 10,648.
Dude, that's like really high, Dreamin'.
I read that was the only comment I've had to respond to. Well, and when Art asked who's holding up AQ, I knew in my heart it was Pete. You know when it's Pete.
Dude, there was a certain point at which when Taters would post like PR, I wouldn't look right away. I'd give it like some time.
Why?
To make sure you're not gonna unsend it or like fix something with it. I'd like wait before I celebrate.
When did you ever celebrate?
The first like 2-3 wars when he was negative and like Enzo wasn't doing well. I was like,
You're
oh look,
celebrating when your leader was negative PR?
I
I
absolutely
I was
100% was.
positive. It was like a big deal.
I was really excited.
Yeah, Dreamy
I,
was definitely excited.
I was
it was like
pumped.
a good place to be for like the first few seasons, and then like afterwards he implemented that penalty if your solo rating is below the average, and
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
that
oh
was a
damn
clutch
it,
thing.
that's how you
Yeah,
nerf Dap.
work in progress. I don't have Phoenix or Gold Pool ranked. I don't have Gold Pool at all, and I don't have Phoenix ranked. So I'm not. I can't do. I could get
If
to
you were
10,650 if I sigged up Warlock, which I think I could do. If I dumped all my generic sigs into him, I could max him out. But that would take
It
all of my
literally only
generics.
get you 2 points.
No, I think he'd get me like 3.
what about Phoenix?
Phoenix would get me, I think. She's 45. She'd get me like 9, I think. It's not worth it.
You're stuck.
Yeah, not worth it.
That's it. You're hitting plateau.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a 6
We
star.
actually are kind of in a position right now where I think prestige increases might hurt us a little bit since we're focused on war, and since the war algorithm, the matching algorithm incorporates prestige now, like to prevent you know, obviously to prevent like a top alliance from matching a different. Oh fuck. All right. God damn it. Do I have to unsend it again?
I can't believe it. Twice.
Only 9 people have read it. Gosh damn it! Good catch, Meta. It's complicated, but yeah, don't worry about it.
Chunky have 0 PR with 3 fights. That's true.
It's yeah.
That can't be right.
It's because when I posted last war, like it has like a big funky like symbol in there because there's like literally missing information because he had 0 fights. So I like manually changed that to 0 just so that like when I took a screenshot it wouldn't look so stupid. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Art's numbers look really good. 1.32 fight rating. That's fantastic.
Yeah, he's taken 3 of our bosses,
Yeah.
soloed all 3 of them.
Good job,
He's
Art.
Domino on 41. Yeah, he's been crazy, dude.
Man, look at BG2's numbers. Those are pathetic.
Oh my god.
Holy smokes. That's like 5 Amirs. There's like a top 5 that are good, and then there's the next 5 that are all like awful.
Should we PM Amir the power rating so he can
Nah, I'll see it towards like I want to see it when it's
I
kind
can
of established.
I can put it in the stream if you want.
I'll
Oh
see it
yeah,
when
sure.
it's
Well, just
established.
give me a second. Let me like update.
Yeah, I'll
it.
put version 3 in the stream.
You know what?
when we
I don't
get
want to see it when Dreamin is actually doing okay.
when we get version 3.
Last season he was never excited about power ratings.
I'm
He always
surprised. I'm surprised I'm below Pete. He only has 3 more kills, but 1 more death. But I guess that's still not
It's
a
a-
huge solo rate difference.
It's a difficulty in fights.
But mine is above his.
Well, that's because you've died. Wait, hold on. I unsent it, so I have to do this over.
Good thing you didn't set it for a third time, huh?
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't.
Chunky and his 3 deathless fights would be like in the middle of BG2.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, probably.
Their top 5 guys only have 6 deaths, and then their bottom 5 guys, this is going to take a minute, have 26.
Oh no. Are you serious?
Yeah, they have it goes 1 2 1 1 1, and then the next 5 have 26.
Oh my
So
god.
is that like 5 each?
That's an average of 5, a little over 5 each. What's up, Nick? Nick does not have 25 deaths.
No, he doesn't. All right. 1 second. Almost updated.
Dap, we were about to raid you. I was going to raid you at 10:05, just in time for BG guesses. Does he not look before he posts? Oh, no.
I do kind of, but it's like a quick thing. Dreamin' was basically rushing me.
Ooh, is that a Russian joke? I get those actually pretty frequently.
Boom. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Dreamin', how does
And then people complain when Kabam can't get something right on the first try.
Relax. All right, all fixed. Give me a sec. I'll repost, and then you can show it on the stream so people can see what power ratings actually look like.
All right, this is gonna be exciting.
And it's let me just do a real quick check here, make sure that I don't have to. Okay, we're all set. We're all set. All right, 1 second.
you've been blue balling the stream for the last like 15 minutes?
Oh, at least an hour. At least an hour. All right, there you go. Congrats, Chunky. You have 3 points. Fuck.
Dreamin', how are you losing units? I saw you had like 23 when I joined.
Yeah, I've opened a few crystals when I've been bored.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you get anything?
No.
Oh. Yeah, sounds
Chunky's fight rating per kill, it was also a manually input 0 value, so it's. I'm not gonna unsend it a third time though. I don't give a fuck.
right.
Not gonna.
You look at like 4 Loki chat and it says Taters unsent a message 3 times.
That's most of our
That's like all
chats.
the chat.
Yeah.
The ones he doesn't unsend are the ones that are like pep talk.
Yeah, I don't unsend those. I'll just leave the typos in there.
Yeah.
All
Those
right,
always
it's a little
stay.
small, but you guys should be able to see it. So there's our beautiful stats. Yes, I've opened a few poo, but got nothing as usual. There I am, number 5.
How's Heisey doing? Where's Heisey?
Great. He has 1 death.
Yeah, Heisey always
Wow.
does really well.
1 death and like 0.9 deaths in all the other fights,
Hey,
but that doesn't
Dreamin',
matter.
give them the top column so they can see like what the numbers are like what they are.
Okay. Shoot. I have to shrink it a little.
Steve is doing pretty well too.
Yeah, Steve has been good. He soloed Thing Boss today.
What did he use?
Void with Omega
Nice.
Synergy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where me and you, Amir, failed.
Dude,
he succeeded.
Hey Star, this is
But my attempt
this
was
is a
better than yours,
screenshot,
wasn't
Star,
it?
so he can't freeze the top row, but the top row is frozen on my spreadsheet.
It's there now. It's all there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Look, guys, what really matters in this whole thing is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where it says solo rating, and that's like the most
Yeah.
important one.
Yeah, so we have Aries, but he's only taken 14 fights, but he's on the reverse controls path, so he's a path 9 guy. Nobody in BG2 left. And then there's Art and Cam and Chunky, but he's had 1 more.
So the
Art's
most
doing
deaths.
great.
So 4.
So we have Enzo with 3, a couple people with 2.
Yeah.
DT and JD are struggling a little bit.
Well, yeah, so DT actually, so he's had a couple tough fights. Like he had Nick Fury on Node 3, which is a really difficult fight this last war. He had one where, oh yeah, okay, so the first war of the season, we had an an invisible woman, or BG2 had an invisible woman boss. And so like in the off season, we were like, okay, hold any rank 5 Nick Furies for offense.
Yeah, just in case. Well, not
Just
any.
in
Just
case
you just
he's
need 1.
Yeah, and so
What's up,
BG2.
Carl?
What's that? No, Carl's is on defense.
No, I was just saying, what's up, Carl?
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, so BG2 had Nick Fury rank 5 that they held off of defense specifically for Invisible Woman, and then that gentleman did not bring Nick Fury when he joined Attack.
Oops.
Yeah. So DT like gave 2 deaths there. It was this kind of a situation similar to our NY situation last season when Amir itemed out. And Dreamin' and I took turns either timing out or dying to a Dark Hawk boss with Bulwark because we had like literally no other options.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Those were impossible fights.
Yeah.
Good times. Great times.
Yeah. Good times. Good stuff.
Still taking shit. It's what we do, man. It's what we do.
Yeah, Nick. That's
Hey, look, Amir is on Skype with Dreamin'. What like he knows what he's doing.
No, yeah, I walked into this knowing what to expect. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's been better than you thought,
Also,
right?
I missed the banter. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
It's
okay.
it's honestly all in fun.
You even got Amir. You got B Manny to call in. He has never called me, and I've been streaming for like over a year.
Do be many. I was scared, man. I thought he was gonna come on and
Yell at you.
me.
I thought there was a chance of that too.
He was so nice. He was so kind.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's always funny because you keep expecting people to get mad at me, and then they're not mad. They're actually like pretty nice.
Dreamin' just his instinct is that everybody's mean and he's nice. That's
I
what
just
Dreamin'
think, what would I do?
thinks. Right.
And I just assume everyone's gonna do the same. And then some people don't, and they do weird shit.
Carl, don't watch the vid. Just leave it alone. Pretend
Oh,
that-
hey, Star. Well, never mind. Sorry, guys. That's something that I can message her.
Dap, we're still gonna raid you. Are you still on? Too lat?
He means too late. You know what he means.
I don't care. Why are there negative multipliers? Oh, those are for the scrubs. Negative is bad.
Negative's really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What would Dreamin' do? That's right.
Last semester, last season, we had a bunch of those negatives.
Yeah, but we've been better. Like
I mean, you
BG1
have
and
to have
BG3.
negatives. That's the whole point of an average, right? Is you have to have.
Yeah, that's
the point
true.
of the. You
Right.
have to have
That's
the
true.
lines being
Me
negative.
me and BG3 and BG1 wouldn't look so good without BG2 doing what they're doing. So
That is actually true.
Yeah.
The power ratings are definitely increased a little bit based
Yeah.
on BG2 dying a lot because
Yeah.
those solo bonuses, the solo rate bonuses are a little bit plumpier.
I don't think I can, Jacob. It's not gonna fit on the screen. Raid Brian, yeah, we will. Yeah, I even scheduled the time. I even like talked to Dap today. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stream from 6 to 8. You stream from 8 to 10.
Whoops.
But then Amir made the video. That's not my
Yeah,
fault.
That's true.
He just. I had
This
to
is my
quit.
fault.
I had to stop the stream, like 5 minutes after I started. Watched a 30-minute video. Then obviously everyone wanted to talk about it. Then Amir hopped into the chat, and that was just all hell broke loose. Yeah,
That's not very accurate.
that is literally exactly what happened.
We're not. We didn't go into Dap's time because of me.
We
because
100%
of chat.
did. If
Yeah,
you
how
hadn't
was-
made
how
the
was
video,
turnout on your stream, buddy?
if you hadn't made the video, I would have been done 2 hours ago.
Dude, I published it and unpublished it like 10 times before I decided to finally publish it.
Yeah, and
And then
Lizer
after
was the
people
one
watched it
who.
and
Yeah,
reacted to it, I was like, nah, I should unpublish it. Just go-
Lizer was the one who said, "Did you watch part 2 of what's his name?"
Dude, Lizer got a notification for it.
Apparently, she must be sub tier.
Wow.
Yeah, she asked if I watched
That-
part 2, and I just thought she was trolling because that's usually what she does,
Nice.
but not this time. It was.
I don't
legit.
think this video is gonna get as much love as the first one because of how
Well,
specific.
you're trashing Taters, and
Oh my
people
god.
like him.
He's
That's
not dreaming. Don't do that.
You had 4
There's 60.
people.
There's
Oh,
60 something people watching this
well,
right now. Don't.
Dap, you didn't have a
Oh.
mirror on call, so you had no chance. You would have had to get like Brian or Seaton. The people wanted a mirror, you know.
I'll keep sending DAP videos this week. If I die to anything, I'll send them to DAP just to make up for.
Send the video and give him like a list of excuses so he can read it.
Dreaming.
Right, I could do that. I told, dude, Dreamin', you, Butt Munch. I said none of these were excuses. I did not make a single.
These are not excuses, but here's a list of
No, but
reasons.
he asked me. So Taters asked what happened. I told him what happened. That
That's
doesn't
true.
imply it's an excuse. I wasn't saying no. This death does not count because 1, 2, 3. No, I was just saying why it happened.
God, these BG2 stats are sad. Oh my goodness.
They're bad. They're gonna get it together though.
You should use like my PR as like, okay, let's avoid being like this.
Dude,
And
maybe
everybody
maybe
will know where to
BG2
go.
could use you.
And reapply to BG2.
If they're lucky they have Brett. Look at Brett's numbers.
Dude,
I
Brett
know,
is
Brett
killing
has been-
it. 26
Brett
and
has been
1.
legit.
Wow.
The stats are so bad. I know. Literally, the top is Brett, Meta, Heisey. Like Jesus Christ. The dude that set the record for the worst solo rate in the history of the Alliance is third in the battle group.
Carl proclaimed that he's not dying the rest of the season.
Wow,
That's
Carl,
awesome,
that's a
Carl.
big,
I like to hear that.
That's a
Would you
big
Would you like to
statement.
put some money on it?
I'm gonna stay away from that.
That's true. Taters was holding Brett. Well, Brett did really well here too, actually, in record in BG3.
Yeah.
Nick was able to unleash Brett.
Well, Nick's in BG1.
Oh well, who's unleashing Brett then?
B Manny.
Be Manny.
B Manny.
and DT.
All right, B Manny's unleashing Brett.
$1?
Carl is offering both, I believe, me and Dreamin', but potentially also a mirror.
Yeah, Carl,
Well,
can I get some of
for
that
every-
action too?
for every new death. Okay, Brian's live. I gotta go to bed. I was not planning on being on this call for an hour and a half. So I'm gonna log off. But good talking to you, Amir. Always good being on.
Taters, I'll talk to you online.
Yep, absolutely,
Yeah,
brother.
we'll talk online.
All right, later, guys.
All right, have a good night, man.
You too.
Hey,
All right.
look at what Dreamin', look at what Dap said.
What did Dap
He's really-
say? Don't care who's live.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Defender list before bed? What?
You didn't post.
Oh,
defenders?
like who we place on war defense. Okay, never mind. Sorry, yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, this was a long stream.
I hope you were entertained.
Yeah, it was great. But yeah, thanks everyone who stopped by. Let's go raid Brian. We'll do a hashtag Dreamin' Raid. It's not a DAP raid, so he'll actually acknowledge us, which will be nice. We'll all feel good about ourselves. Actually, I guess I'll feel good about myself. So yeah, thanks everyone who stopped by, and have a good night. So here's the hashtag to use, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.